I promised myself I wouldn't forget. We're going live on the YouTube. Forgot to hit live button. There it is. There it is. YouTube folks, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks, for the YouTube people. We're gonna do it one more time for the YouTube people. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Stream is starting. The Captain Coder at the helm. Bean water is ready. Today we will learn a lot. He loves the questions. He loves to sing. Join our Discord, follow him.
We did it, folks. We did it. We went live on YouTube. I forgot to hit the button. But we're live on YouTube. It's nice to see all you beautiful people over there. Overgrown Carrot says we did an Active Directory machine that had null SMB access, so we were able to drop usernames from the RID brute. Oh, that with RID brute. Sorry, with RID. Then we found a batch file that had a password in it. What a mistake. What a mistake. I hate when I put my passwords in my batch files and then Overgrown Carrot finds them and hacks into my stream and hacks it. Really, folks, I hate when that happens. It only happens 7 times though. So I'm getting better. We go into there and found a generic write capability over another user did a targeted Kerberos attack. And then that user was part of the delegation admin group, so we're able to add a new computer to the domain, ultimately allowing us to gain a ticket with KRB relay. Whoa, that there's Overgrown Carrots. All I can say is, whoa. That's intense, folks. If you guys want to learn about hacking, if you want to learn about security vulnerabilities, if you want to learn how to be amazing, go check out Overgrown Carrot on the Twitch, on the YouTube. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn it all. Also, Caveman Crafting, welcome back to the stream. There's so many people. We got the whole crew here today on this beautiful morning. Grandma says, I strapped my password to Fruit Bats and just let them go. Did you sing the intro? No, Hero Fox. That intro was not sung by me. That song, I believe, was generated. I think it's AI generated. Our good friend Dekurik Sigian made that song for us. We just slapped some clips on it. That came out beautifully well. Sigian is our 1,000th follower, our 2,000th follower. He follows and unfollows as he sees fit, but we love having him here. I want to welcome the whole crew. Kuwani, congratulations on your exclamation point first. $5 range would have gotten you access faster. Look, if you have physical access to a machine, you usually can get access to it. This is where like encrypted drives and stuff come in kind of important. But yeah, if you're able, it's beautiful. Don't be modest. You have the voice. I've got the voice of an angel, Hero Fox. Thank you. I don't know what, folks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for having to endure such a terrible sound. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me, folks. I don't know. I'm so sorry. 250 points to all you beautiful people out there, and Hero Fox for having to suffer through that 250 bonus points for you. All right. I want to welcome the whole crew here. We got Kuwani. Thank you for being here, my friend. Poo Stack, I'm glad your stack is still not overflowing. I hope it's not I hope it's not a stack. I hope it's not a Poo Stack overflow, my friend. Maybe Tall, it's nice to see you again. How was your stream last night? How Dramhooks with the I'm gonna get you. Maybe Tall. How was your stream going last night? I don't think I caught the end of it. How's your progress coming along? Did we give a shout out to Overgrown Carrot? I'm gonna try if we haven't, it'll tell me. Okay, we already gave a shout out to Overgrown Carrot. Let's give a shout out to Maybe Tall. Maybe Tall's coming out of the woodworks. Incredible programmer, incredible streamer, hitting it hot, coming in. If you guys want to watch some Godot game development, go check out Maybe Tall. Give them some love. We're loving it. Dramulks with 166K, just hoarding those points like some kind of moonness. But that's okay. Maybe someday you'll be able to sleep on top of it. Stream went great, Maybe Tall says. Main menu works and sound settings are done. Boom. Pause it and let's go. How much time you got left, Maybe Tall? This is working on a game jam for the Pirate Software game jam. I think you got like 4 days left, something like that. Alice, be nice. Welcome to the stream. It's so nice to have you here, Alice. Look at all this time you got left here. Boom, infinite time. You'll never run out. This is the amount in a game jam when you have this much time. You're like, oh, I got so much time. I can do anything. I can do everything. There's so much time left. I have the world is my oyster, and oysters give you so much time, so much power. You could literally do anything in that amount of time. That's how I feel. Maybe that's just me. Alice, it's nice to have you here. Got those 259 points. Get you going. Get you going here, Alice. I'll give you a couple extra points. And Alice, so for being so great, for being so awesome, 1,000 bonus points to you, my friend. 1,000 bonus points for being so nice. You're 3 hours. You're only 3 hours behind. That's not bad. Nauseous Wave, welcome back to the stream. I also want to welcome back Kovalaki. Code Deliberately. Drammel, I know I love you, my friend. Thank you for typing 17. Hero Fox. Priven, how you been? Thank you for all. Priven was shouting my praises over on the Twitter, and I can't say I can't appreciate that enough. I need to use. I feel like I should. Oh, Sorry. The platform formerly known as Twitter. Thank you for all of the shouting praises you did for me over there. I appreciate it. I meant to. One sec. I gotta do. Bear with me. We gotta do a thing over here on the X. Boom. There we go. I did it. Got it in there. I want to welcome the whole crew here. Caveman Crafting, welcome back. Overgrown Carrot, thank you so much for the way. Nauseous Wave, it's nice to have you. And Alice, it's great to have you aboard on this beautiful, beautiful Monday, folks. What are we doing? I forgot to update my WAT command. It probably says we're doing community showcase. Yeah, I gotta look. No one said I was good at streaming. No one said I was good at the streaming thing here. Let's fix that. Preset effects. What are we doing? The WAT. Doing the WAT. See, look, I just disabled the other ones. What? Oh, WAT. Hang on. WAT. I'm gonna want this text later, and I'm gonna forget what it is. So just here. BK says, "Hey Cap, woke up. Great news this morning. Super nervous. I got an interview with CERN. That is so cool. Congratulations, BK. Good luck with that. You're gonna have to keep us abreast of that progress of how the interview goes so that we know, because we love cheering you on, my friend. I love cheering you on. That's amazing. Was this the one that you sent me the message about applying, whether or not you thought you should apply? Just curious. Let's see. You are good at streaming. Look, I didn't say I was bad at streaming. I said no one said I was good at streaming. Now someone has. Peace on Mars. It's true, there's no violence on Mars, but peace on Mars. Thank you so much. Dream Job or ESA, so cool. Very cool. The one I sent you, I'm so glad you went ahead and just went for it. That's awesome. All right, welcome to Captain Coder. We are creating we are in the process of creating educational programming exercises in C#. Your help / comments / input is greatly appreciated and wanted and appreciated. Do not hesitate to let me know your thoughts on what we are doing. You can find the source code. Thindle, of course I appreciate you. I appreciate you greatly. Thindle, welcome back to the stream. Do you appreciate me? Of course I appreciate it, Thindle. I appreciate you the most of all the thin dolls I know. Of all the thin dolls I know, of all the thick dolls I know, of all the normal dolls I know, you're the one I appreciate the most, my friend. You are the one I appreciate the most. Thank you for being here. It's nice to have him. Oh, Thindle, my Thindle, Memes Echo. Welcome back to the stream as well. Happy to have you here. Find the source code on GitHub here. In a sample size of 1, I am the most appreciated. Look, in a sample size of 1, look. There are many. My mom always told me there are many Thindles in the sea, and you'll find yours. You'll find yours, and I have. I have found my Thindle. Oh, Thindle, my Thindle, how are you today? I hope you're having a lovely day. Let's go to GitHub. Nope. GitHub.com/CaptainCoder.org. And this is our coding challenges repository. Maybe I should add some stuff to the room. Which one of these was I just editing? This is where programming exercise. Here, let's go. Enable. Boom. It's definitely a day. Look, it's one of those days that ends with Y. What? There we go. That's what we're working on, folks. Let's pin it so people can find it. Is it annoying? Here, let me ask a question. Is it annoying to have that pinned at the top of the stream? Is that annoying to have pinned at the top of the stream? Maybe I just shouldn't have that. Maybe I shouldn't have it pinned. It's not that important. Someone can just ask, what are you doing? It's too big. It doesn't even fit up there. All right. Down it comes. Unpin. Down it comes. My side project Sunday last night went great. So kinda, yay. Awesome. Also, you sent me, congratulations. I don't know if what you sent me was supposed to be super private or not, but I just want to say, Thindle, congratulations on that email, on that. So that's so cool. Thank you for, for getting, it's not a secret. Okay, congratulations on making it into the Progress Champions program. Congratulations on the Progress Champions program, Thindle, for getting that. It's just not official quite. Gotcha. Points. Add Thindle for making it in 1,500 bonus points to you, my friend. 1,500 bonus points. That's amazing. All right, folks. What are we doing here? What are we working on? We are creating essentially these are coding exercises, coding challenges here. You're working on a WYSIWYG grid editor in Blazor. Very cool. We might do some Blazor stuff today. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do. Either that or we're going to work on an exercise about creating classes in C#. Creating classes. So yesterday we ended up doing it. I fixed my device clock, maybe Tall says. That was weird. It was set to the wrong time zone, but not synced, causing my time to look basically right on local website, reading 3 hours ahead. That's why my shoutouts were broken. Yeah, it was super weird. It makes me think, maybe Tall, it kind of makes me think that there's a hack. There's a hack that can be done to send out shoutouts quicker, more quickly than they claim you can. So last night, folks, we were on Maybe Tall's stream. Maybe Tall gave a shout out, and then it was saying that couldn't give a shout out for a negative 10,000 seconds. Something like negative 10,000 seconds. Like weird. Super weird. So it seems that message is based off your system clock. And so I was thinking there might be a way, we might be able to write a thing that adjusts your system clock so you can give another shout out right away. That would be interesting. I'm still working in Unreal 5, made some nice progress this week. Nice to look back at C# with fondness. Yeah, I've heard, so I've not done a lot of C++ programming in my day. I've not done that much C++. The C++ work that I have done has specifically been related to Vex Robotics. So it's not super object-oriented programming. It's mostly systems level stuff. Systems level stuff, is that right? Embedded. So there's a specific API call. Yeah, it's super specific. Cryomism replace C++ with Rust. You could. Just Control F, or is it Control F or Control R? Is it Control R to do the replace? No, Control F. Just Control F on the whole internet. Search and replace C++ with Rust. I don't think there's going to be any problem with that. Cryo Mistling, welcome back to the stream. Thindle says, can I talk a bit about Blazor blocks? In chat, you mean? Or if you have a ton to say about it, Thindle, the Discord might be a good spot for it as well. I'm glad Zelda's feeling way better. Yeah, go for it in chat. No, it's totally fine. Go for it in chat. I wasn't sure if you were saying, can you come on and talk about it, or I wasn't sure. Yeah, go for it. My throat's, give me a second, folks. I'm going to step away give me 60 seconds. I'll be right back. I got a little thing in my throat. I got to clear it. I'll be back. All right, we're back. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope you didn't miss me. I missed you, Meme Sucko. I got myself a hot coffee here. Decaf. I'm trying to keep myself. I had some caffeine on Saturday, which was great. I don't know if people weren't here maybe for the story, but for most of the month of December, I thought I had cut back on my coffee intake. I was like, I'm gonna drink 1 cup of coffee a day and then decaf for the rest of the day. If I have any coffee, decaffeinated stuff for the rest of the day. It turns out that the coffee that I had that I thought was decaf was the wrong bag of coffee. So I was drinking like way too much caffeine, like 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day. Cause I love the taste of coffee. I wasn't drinking decaf. So I decided to go caffeine free. It was crazy. I was like, why can't I sleep? I've cut out all my caffeine. I'm having all this trouble sleeping. It was crazy. I couldn't figure out. I thought, I don't know. Anyway, I just moved, so there's like other factors involved. I was like drinking coffee. I was drinking coffee. I usually stop drinking coffee, so I wake up super early. Just stop drinking coffee at like 9 a.m. But because it was decaf, I was like, oh, I'll have a cup here like at 12 or whatever. I was like, and the coffee was so good. It's a stuff called Life Boost. I felt so dumb when I discovered that that I'd been drinking like way too much coffee, and was like all wired and sick. And so on beginning January, I cut out all of my coffee. I had my first cup of caffeine on Saturday. I'm back on the decaf. It's awesome. It was awesome. Gave you the rush. Thindle says, a WYSIWYG editor, so that's a what you see is what you get. Normally, it's basically a word light editor with bold font size, etc. But it only creates some HTML in a single place. The block editor gives you the ability to create responsive blocks of different types and put those on the page instead. A block could be a title, a text, an image, anything. So you add a row with a layout, then you add your blocks to that in different columns, and it builds a proper responsive page for you. Very cool. Very cool. Blazor blocks. Gotcha. It's all on GitHub, but the docs have no image yet. Gotcha. Very cool. Clock Stack. We got it, folks. We got a Clock Stack overflow here. Clock Stack. Thank you for following me today. We got Clock Stack. Thank you for following me. Clock Stack, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Captain Coder's Academy. I'm glad you could make it. Happy Monday. We made it, folks. It's another beautiful Monday here. Cryo Mistlane. Let me show you what I ended up doing for my default template. I decided to do something a little bit different. I found things were getting kind of crazy. I found things were getting a little bit, not crazy is not the right word, but convoluted. Things were getting complex and convoluted for what I wanted the lesson to be. Today in class, we're gonna use the Wordle one today in class. As the coding exercise of the day. So if you want to install it, I need to put these all in my main. One sec. Let me go find the. It's on NuGet now, so you can actually get it here. But we made a little program. So folks, we're gonna play a quick Wordle. We're gonna play a quick game of Wordle. But essentially, I decided to just make the words. The biggest thing that I did was decided to just create a. Hang on, did I not include? My brain just lost it here. This can't be right. Git pull. Art, it's so great to see you. Art, how have you been? It's been a while. I keep missing your stream as well. Oh, it must be in templates. What's going on here? There's a bunch of git stats. There's a bunch of untracked stuff, I think, here. Hang on, I might need to reclone this repository. I was working on a different computer. Things got a little bit botched up here. Art, I've been doing absolutely fabulous, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in. What have you been up to? How's your art program coming along? How is your art program coming along? But I published this template here for Wordle. So we got a Wordle template. I need to add this to it. Let me go up. I got so many untracked files. I think 1 second. There must be untracked files here in the Wordle project. Yeah, so I think get status. Yeah, these are all right. I adjusted the directory structure and then did a pull here. Roku, happy Meows Day. Happy Meows Day to you, Roku. Roku, how you doing, buddy? How much does the free version cost? How much does the free version cost? Is that $20? Go buy the free version. That's how I feel a little bit about, okay. Templates. So Cryo Michelin, what I ended up doing, and sorry that took me so long to get to, I ended up going ahead here. Let's open up this project. I ended up going ahead here and just giving a dictionary of 5-letter words. These are actually the words that have been given on Wordle already. I went ahead and just went ahead and said, okay, look, we're spending so much time filtering this thing when that's not the exercise that I'm actually interested for this project. Not actually interested for that in this project. So I went ahead and just gave them a list here. And what they need to implement here, what they end up getting, and I'll install this template here so you guys can see it. So the way it's set up is my students will use the following template. They install this template here, and then let's make a Wordle directory. And then once they have the template installed, they can do the challenge by doing a .NET new Captain Coder -Wordle, and it gives them this new project to work from. So it gives them this project to work from, which has two methods that they need to implement. So it actually, they get a solution. So if they're in this folder, they do a .NET run project Wordle. All right, folks, let's play Wordle real quick. Let's play a Wordle. If you guys don't know Wordle, we're trying to guess the word that's building. All right, we need a 5-letter word, folks. We need a 5-letter word. We need a 5-letter word. So they get this project. It has like a working a solution in it. Has a working solution. Someone give me a 5-letter word. Meows. I don't think it's gonna be an invalid word. Our dictionary is pretty small. It has guess. The dictionary is only words that Wordle has done in the past. So we do have a pretty small dictionary. Roku, meows is a good one though. Meows is a good one. So we know that the U is in the correct spot. So it's a word where U is the second letter, and then it also has an E, but it's not in that first part. All right, while we're waiting for the next S, Art says, I have been a little busy. Was my birthday yesterday. Congratulations on surviving that long. Nice work. Art program almost done with some cool new features such as rotating, scaling, and stretching copied segments before pasting, and I have landed a bachelor project. It's like a thesis from a degree. I will be working with processor functions in something called CodeAll. I don't know the details yet. Will be hammered out next week. This week I have an exam. That's awesome. That's absolute. Apparently tuner is not a valid word. Code deliberately. I know it's sad. Coder, also not a valid word. I know the dictionary here is not great. Maybe, but that's okay. The dictionary is limited to words that are in Wordle. So you can't make a guess that isn't part of the dictionary. That sounds awesome, Art. So I'm curious about your rotating and stretching mechanism. So I know it's a pixel art program. Do you have like free rotation? So you could say like, I want to go 20 degrees, or is it 90-degree rotation? Super's a great guess. We know that there's no S. We can still do it. It'll still let us guess super. We can get some information. Free rotation is awesome. No S. So guess here. Guess is, we have a U in it. We have an E in it. U is in the right spot. Doesn't mean that there's not multiple U's. Roku says level up complete. However, you don't unlock anything new before 50, so a bit more to wait. However, there must be something special about 42 if it's the meaning of life. 42 from what I heard. A puker. I don't think that's going to be a valid word. Tyndall, I'm sorry. Our list of words is limited. Our word list is pretty small, unfortunately. Maybe I need to expand the word list. I was trying to keep it simple for my students so we didn't have to go into anything crazy. I suppose we could make it so you could actually do it. You didn't read my C64 comment. It's true. I didn't. I missed it. Let me scroll up. You said coder meows. Snowstorm here, so not going out again. Roku, thank you so much for reminding me. I missed it. I actually didn't know. If I ever miss anything in chat, folks, it's not because it's nothing personal. I just missed it. Rick says, not going out again today. I just came from the gym and also from picking up some free food and reading a Commodore 64 magazine from 1989. So things are great, I suppose. That sounds awesome. What? Okay. Could it be? Dindle, you gonna get a word coming in? Expect my wisdom stat to go up significantly this year. What could it be? I don't know. I actually don't know what it is. We could pretend runes. Why is runes not a good guess? Here, let's go. Hang on. I'm actually hating this. I think we got to update it to let you type anything in here. Because this is... All right, it's... All right, hang on. This is a Wordle that my students have to implement. Sorry, we're going to lose that one there. The dictionary of words it can select from is small, and I was making it so it had to be a word from that dictionary. It says no if it's not in the dictionary, which is actually what how Wordle works. But we're going to make it so that instead it just has to be a 5-letter word. It has to be a 5-letter word here. So right now it has to be in the dictionary, but we're going to change it so that guess.length is equal to 5, because that's just too annoying to play that way. All right. 5-letter word with any match. All right, here we go. All right, we got a new 5-letter word. We had done guess as our first 5-letter. What? Hang on, I've completely broken it now. If guess not equal to 5, hang on. There we go. Fuzzing Jig, thank you so much. There, you are correct. I got it wrong. All right, so our first word was guess. All right. Thank you for helping me out there. Fuzzing Jig, what a cool name. 50 points to you, thank you. All right, so we have guess. We need another guess. We need another 5-letter word. Rick says, I've recently gravitated back to retro stuff, so consuming C64 stuff now. Played some games on an emulator too, missing the authentic keyboard. The C64 keyboard is fascinating. All right, we're gonna go with Rogue. Okay. We gained an R here. We know where the U goes. We know where the U goes. Good guess, Code Deliberately. Good guess. What do we got? We got to get another word in here. Good guess. But yeah, Art, this is a coding challenge for my students. So I'm playing around with doing NuGet pack. I learned how to publish some templates using NuGet packages. So I'm playing around with using NuGet packages as a way to distribute these challenges to my students. Playing the color changes mid-outputs. I had a lot of fun with that while implementing a board game for school during our first semester. Awesome. Yeah, so my students are practicing. They already know about arrays, but we're practicing using arrays here and for loops. Arrays and for loops are the things we're practicing. So guess, Rogue, I need another guess here. We need another guess, folks. You guys can do it. I believe in you. It's called Raging Robots. We have an R in there. There's no G. There's an E somewhere. E R O U. That's not a word. Irus. Yeah. You guys are guessing. We're trying to find the word here. So we know that there's a U and an E in it. We know the E's in the right spot. We know the U's in the right spot. We got an R here. What's really interesting about this is I'm pretty good at recur. We know there's not an R in the first slot, but we can go with recur. Okay, so we're getting closer. Ooh, we're getting close. Here. Recur. Not quite there. Recur. So we know that there's an R there. I think my brain, for whatever reason, sees the letters as trying to use the ones that are already there. But we have here, if we do this can be helpful here. Star E star U R. All right. Suppose to show you the yellow R and green R at the same time. You get the yellow R is just saying that there's an R in the word. It's not saying that there's a second R in the word. It's just saying that there is an R. That R happens to be not in the correct spot. Mary Cat, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, Mary Cat? I hope you're having a beautiful day. How's your day going? Femur. Oh, we're close. There's no F. Deemer. Nope, not Deemer. We got one guess, folks. We got to make it count. We got to make it count here, folks. Freezing on my ride to work. Lemur. Let's try Lemur. Boom, Art. Congratulations. Freezing on your ride to work. Were you riding a bike or were you in a car? Were you in a shield thing? Art for getting it right there. 500 points. And for everyone for being here getting it right. 250 points for everyone since we done did it. All right. So this is the project my students are getting. They get the base program. They're tasked with. So this is one of the things to do. In this particular class, I give students code that's either buggy or incomplete a lot of the time, so that they get lots of practice going in and writing things. In this one, they have to implement two things. There's a guess, and they learn about This is a class where they end up learning a lot about dependency injection without ever saying the word dependency injection. Mr. Natural, welcome back to the stream as well. It's nice to have you here on this beautiful Monday morning. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Just got in my van, didn't take the time to warm it up first. Need to get my auto start fixed. Oh man, I loved having auto start. I used to have a car with auto start. I wasn't sure if it was a word. Demur. It might be. Art says you should give some points to Thindle till they made the most significant guess. All right. Points and Thindle. I said all right in a way that sounded aggressive. It wasn't. 250 bonus points to Thindle. 250 bonus points to Thindle. Look. The points mean nothing. Exclamation points give. All right. So the students are tasked with implementing guess writer and guess checker. These are two things that they have to implement for this project. So I actually give them the program. So this is one of the things that's really helpful for students when they're first starting out is to see lots of coding examples of how to do something. So they're gonna have this. We had them do, here, let's go up a directory. We had them do defuse. I think defuse I already did. .NET new captain coder defuse. So they had to do this game too. So they had to do this one here. Defuse is a game that's like Mastermind. So they did this one first. .NET run example defuse.dll. .NET just this. All right. So we played this one yesterday. So this one's like the game Mastermind. This one's a little bit harder for chat to get right. In this game, there is a secret code. It's not a word. It's a secret code. It's not a word. It's 4 letters long. These are the options. It doesn't have to be an actual word, so we can do A, B, C, D here. So we're doing a bunch of code breaking games. In this, we got A, B, C, D. And the result here tells us that there is 1 letter that's in the correct spot, 2 letters that are in incorrect spots. And then so one of these letters is not a valid letter. So I know if I do A, E, F, G here, let's check it out. A, E, F, G. I don't know actually that if A is in the correct spot. I don't know if A is in the correct spot here actually, which is interesting. So this is another, the students are doing this. This is their homework. This is what's due today actually. They have to implement this one here. What did I miss here? Also, redeems. If you just scroll down, there's a list of redeems on my Twitch page as well. If you're looking for the redeems for what you can spend your points on, if you just scroll down, they're right down below, right down here. Down below, these are the things you can spend points on over here. Tetris. Art, we're gonna do it. I need to get socks. I have no socks in here. All right, we're gonna do a Tetris redeem. Awesome. Art, thank you for the Tetris redeem. Gotta keep Captain Coder in shape. What level class is this for? This is the students have taken an intro to C# class that was somewhere between 8 and 16 weeks, depending on which version they took. We got a hat. We're gonna do. All right, we got to do a hat while Tetrising. All right, we're gonna get a hat in here. Get a hat in here. All right, we're gonna hat Tetris treadmill. All right, how's the? All right, we got a hat. Kawani wants us. Oh no, this is gonna be interesting. We got one hat. We got here's another hat. 2 hats. All right, double hat. There we go. Got the double hat redeem. I'm gonna open up a window. It's just gonna get spicy in here, folks. It's gonna get spicy. I'm gonna have to go get socks. I don't have any socks on right now. So we're taking our treadmill. We're setting up our treadmill. Here we go. 3 out. Yeah, Thindle. I knew people would do it. If you guys want to team up, everyone can do multiple hat redeems. But one person. What's the back of my hats? Well, we'll see if we ever make it there. I have a lot of hats. I have quite the number of hats available, Thindle. All right. Let me know if I missed a hat redeem, by the way, because I needed to make a sound or something. What's the yeah? All right. So we got. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to go get socks here because I don't want to tear my feet up. We're playing Tetris. We're gonna get Tetris open here. You're still at 2. Gotcha. Okay. All right, I got my treadmill here. I gotta go get socks. Hang tight, everybody. I'll be back with some socks. We'll do some Tetris in just a moment. All right, folks, I'm back. We're gonna get the treadmill going here. Art, do you have a speed you would like me to be at on the treadmill? Is there a speed you would like me to attempt this at? Let me know. Well, I'm currently at 3 miles per hour. I can increase that though. Lightning fast speed. Does it go to 11? I've never tried to get it that high. Code Monk, Gabriel Modog, welcome back to the stream. Daniel, it's so nice to see you. 3 seems fine. All right, 3 it is. We're gonna go with a nice easy 3 here. Congratulations on being number 7, Code Monk. Exclamation point here. Exclamation point here, exclamation point daily. Get those bonus points, folks. Let's come here to our desktop. There it is. It's one of the most beautiful Tetris games I've ever played here. Let me know if the volume is too loud. Exclamation point here, nice. Getting those points in. Getting them. Now imagine your house being surrounded by socks. Look, I had to go to the West Wing to get my socks. Here. Just in time for Tetris. Yeah, we got a Tetris team from the fabulous, the incredible, the incredulous, the wonderful Art Berkless. I know how to talk. The wonderful Art Berkless. All right, here we go. Fasten all seatbelts. All right, we're only doing 3 miles per hour today, which is wonderful. Art, I might actually be able to get a double escort. All right, do we want sea, wind, or world? Those are your options. Sea, wind, or world. Ascertainment, thank you for being here. Red Mur, it's nice to have you aboard in the stream, my friend. It's nice to have you here. 1 second, I'm gonna increase my chat font. C, we're gonna go with C. All right. I actually can't hear anything. There it is. How is the volume? Is the volume crazy loud? Before I get started, I might need to turn it down. Here we go. Today was the last day of the HTML CS course. Next week, we actually start JavaScript. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Here we go. Time for some Tetris, folks. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen here. All right, we're coming in hot. We're coming in hot, folks. That's a hot Tetris. You gotta watch out, because this Tetris game, it can come out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, your life can just be over. Your life can just be over like that. If you don't pay too much attention here. And it's hard, because I also gotta reach out. Well, imagine you being smurfed. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I missed the context, I suppose. All right, in we go, slam it. Boom, uh-oh. I've made a terrible mistake. Now we got a hole in our Tetris board. We're gonna have to recover from that at some point. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Not too horrible. One mistake. It can all be over in an instant. Can all be over in an instant if you're not careful when you're playing the Tetris, folks. So you gotta be a little bit careful, a little bit look ahead, a little bit tedious, you know. But look how much fun we're having. This is one of the better ones I've managed to pull off. It's a good start. It's a good start. We might be able to get an S score if we play our tetrominoes right. If we play our tetrominoes correctly. All right. Oh man, I'm making many mistakes here now, because I keep glancing over at the chat. Keep glancing. Oh man, double mistake. This is gonna be a hard recovery here. It's gonna be a hard one to recover. Look, I left this giant space here over on the right side. That's gonna make it. There we go. There we go. It's gonna be okay, folks. It's gonna be okay. I did miss out on the combo score there, but that's okay. That's okay. We got many combos left we can make as the game progresses. Oh man. Oh boy. Many more mistakes have been made. That's okay. All right. Made it through the first level here, folks. Made it through the first level. Let's take a sip of our coffee. Here we go. Here we go. Level 2. Level 2. It's a beautiful Tetris game, folks. It's a beautiful Tetris game. My favorite Tetris. It's expensive. People have said that this one is quite the expensive. Oh, come on. Come on. Terrible mistakes. Mistakes are being made left and right. The playing field is jagged. The playing field is jagged, which makes it rough here. A rough road to recovery, but we can do it. We can do it. Do you guys believe? You gotta believe. If you believe anything is possible, then we might be able to make it out of this Tetris hole that we've built for ourselves here. All right, here we go. Boom. That was not as great as I was hoping it'd be, because I managed to make it a pretty jagged game area here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just waiting for that L piece to come on. There we go. Boom, boom, cleared out. What luck. Oh, what luck. We're doing good. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just a few more. Just a few more and we'll be halfway. We're almost to halfway, folks. Here it comes. Oh boy. Clearing it out here. This one here, we just slide that piece right in, slippity slidey, into the slot it goes. Here we go. Well, that was a mistake. That's okay. We'll recover from it. We just got to recover. You just got to stay positive. That's the secret to Tetris, is staying positive and then playing well. Staying positive and playing well. You just got to believe here that anything is possible. Anything. Oh, that was a terrible mistake as well. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, it's getting spicy in this room too. So one of the challenges here is that I'm on my treadmill with hats on, and hats are known to keep all of the heat in your body. So I'm getting nice and sweaty while I'm playing Tetris, which always helps. We just slid it right in. This game lets you pick between the shapes. Not really. We don't need to pick the shapes. The shapes, you can see what's coming over on the right side. So you don't get to pick them they're randomly selected from something called a 7 bag. So there are 7 different pieces in Tetris. There are 7 different pieces. They're called tetrominoes. There's 7 different tetrominoes. Each one contains 4, the arrangement of doing 4 pieces, 4 blocks here, okay? And you can save a piece for use later. So if I decide I don't want to use this piece now, I can press a button. So for example, if I didn't want to play this piece, I can actually swap it out here for the piece in the top left. So in the top left of the screen, there's what's called a storage cell that I can use to save a piece for later. I can save it for later. I can't pick the pieces, but I can save them for later, which makes it a little bit easier than like arcade Tetris. In arcade Tetris, there's no save, or the original arcade game, you can't save the pieces. So it does make it challenging, but you can plan ahead a little bit, saying, okay, how do these pieces come together? What are the different combinations? But a 7 bag, the way it works using a 7 bag, there's 7 different pieces. You select 7 copies of each piece. 7 copies of each piece, and you put all of those into a bag. So you end up with 49 pieces, and then you pull those out randomly. So you're guaranteed 7 of each piece in any set of 49 pieces. So it's random-ish, but there's some guarantees in that. So you can use that for planning in this version of Tetris and in most versions of Tetris. So you don't get a particularly bad series of repeating horribleness, which can happen. So it's a little bit different than you might think as far as how random. It's not the distribution is better than if you just did truly randomly distributed. All right, boom, there we go. All right, we're on our last stage. We're not gonna get double S. We're not gonna get double S, but we can still get S. Dragonsphere says, hey, with hats on Tetris. Also, everyone in chat, hope you're having an awesome Monday. It's been a beautiful Monday so far. Any day I can wake up and code is a beautiful day, Dragon Spirit. Today is no different. I hope you're having a beautiful day, Dragon Spirit Games. What have you been up to? How's your game progressing? Have you had a chance to work on it recently? And how are you feeling? I know last time we spoke, you were not feeling great. I hope you're doing better now. All right. We gotta focus here. We're gonna get it in there. We're gonna make it. Boom. The double Tetris. We did it back to back. Get some bonus points when you get them back to back like that. So we're trying to get the highest score we can. I can't quite remember how many points I need to get a double S score, but we're fighting for a double S score right now. I'm not gonna get no, we're not gonna get a double S. I'm fighting for a single S score right now. So hoping we can get it in there. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We're in a really rough spot right now with how my focus. I've not been as focused as I might have been. I lost that. That's okay. We can still do it though. It's not out of the realm of possibilities to be able to get that in there. Let's do a 3. Let's build this wall up here. All right. We're coming for it though. We're gonna see if we can get it. All right. Boom. There's that. We might be able to get in here. There, like this, and that, and that, and that. Drop that one right in there. Perfect. The playing field. Beautiful. But Tetris is what I like to refer to as an endless puzzler game. I love a good endless puzzler. There's puzzlers that are like, it just progressively gets harder and harder as you play. The pieces start falling faster and faster. All right, we made it. Here we go, folks. Did we get an S score? Did we get an S score? Whew. Cleared. Made it through all 4. 8 minutes, 30 seconds. We did get an S. Did not get a double S. So because we got an S score, though, we made it through. Art, thank you so much for the Tetris redeem. I appreciate it. And you got an S. Got an S. Didn't get a double S, though, but that's okay. That's okay. You can't always get the double S. Can't always get the double S. Wasn't a new high score. That's okay. The S cookies are yummy. We do love some S cookies. Art, thank you so much for the Tetris redeem, folks, for being here to witness a successful playthrough. Points, add all 500 points. We got an S here. So we get S 100 points. That's a 5. That's a 5. Thank you so much for the redeem. I appreciate it. That was super fun. And guys, thank you for the hat redeem. Welcome back. Dragonsberry Games, congratulations on being number 10. Dragonsberry Games, I hope you're on the recovery process. I hope you're recovering, doing less game dev. That's okay. That's okay. Do what you got to do to take care of yourself in the best way that you see fit. In the best way that you see fit. All right, folks. Whew. I forgot to start my heart rate. I forgot to start my heart rate monitor, but we do have, let's see what my heart rate managed to get to. Wait, where's my heart rate monitor? I forgot to tell it I was doing exercise. That's okay. What does it say my heart rate's at right now? What did we get to? What did we get to? I usually like to do that. Heart rate says I'm at 59. That can't be right. Take it again. Take it again. My heart rate's definitely not at 59. It's like my resting heart rate. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, folks. Here it comes. Here it comes. How do we get up to? What did we get up to? All right. What did we manage to get here? Still reading. 108. 108. Heart rate at 108. Not bad. Not bad. I hope we find a heart rate. Yeah, we managed to get to 108. 108 there. Not bad. Not bad. That's fat burning zone, I think. Resting heart rate today was 53. 53 was my resting heart rate today. So getting up to 108 with a nice 3-mile-an-hour walk while playing Tetris isn't bad. Isn't bad. An S rating heart rate. That's right. All right, folks. I'm gonna put the treadmill away. I'm gonna take my feet off, and then we're gonna hop back into some code. Once again, Art, thank you so much for the Tetris redeem. I absolutely appreciate it. Hang tight, folks. We'll be back. All right, got the treadmill away. We got my feet. I'm still wearing socks. Socks are nice. I just hadn't put any socks on yet. Socks feel good, but I'm not wearing the shoes. Let my feet cool off. I'm a little bit sweaty. I should have maybe should have just a little bit. Got a little bit of a mist, a little bit of a fine mist on me. I should probably get more water. I'm just gonna get some coding done in here, then we'll take a break in about 30 minutes, folks. 30 minutes. If you want to add a hat to the stack, you got 30 minutes before these ones come up. So 30 minutes left to add a hat to the stack for a measly 1,000 points. A measly 1,000 points, you can add a hat to the stack. Here's what I'll say. If I run out of hats, I'll give you guys all 1,000 points if I run out of hats. All right. But, Poostack wants us to add a hat to the stack. Poostack wants us to add a hat to the stack. Dragon Spirit Games wants us to add a hat to the stack. That one has a strap. We'll save that one for later. There we go. Add a hat to the stack. There we go. We're 4 hats deep. 4 hats deep. All right, folks. If I run out of hats, I'll give everyone 1,000 points. Some good looking hats. Yeah. Yeah, all right. I love hats. I have a lot of hats. Folks. 15 degrees Fahrenheit here. Ooh, cold. Just arrived at work, wrapped up and ready to walk the building. Yikes. 15 degrees Fahrenheit's cold. Unsigned digit. Thank you so for the hat redeem. Thank you for the hat. Let's add an hat. Another hat to the stack. There we go. Maybe Tall, welcome back. If I was telling people, maybe Tall. If I run out of hats, I'll give everyone 1,000 points. If I run out of hats, it does cost 1,000 points to redeem a hat. Oh, unsigned digit didn't have enough points. Points, add, unsigned hat, unsigned digit. Here's Here's 1,000 points. Try it again. Try it again. Maybe Tall says exclamation point hat. Look, it's almost like, here we go. There we go. Unsigned digit. We got your hat on. Mr. Natural, thank you for the hat redeem. See if we can get it in here. We got a lot of hats. All right. All right, folks. Any more? Anyone else want a hat? People yesterday were saying Captain Coder wears many hats. Wears many hats. It's true. It's true. I'm a teacher. Want to sell points for math, tutoring, profits. Profits. You know I love my math. You know I love math. All right. Here we go. All right. So I was showing the Wordle game that my students have to implement, and I went a different path. So they have to implement the guess writer and the guess checker. The way the project is set up for them is they have the Mad Captain Hatter. True, not a hat person. They look horrible. I mean, don't Dragon Spirit games. I bet they look wonderful on you. I don't understand how anything couldn't look wonderful on you. My head feels heavy. I keep leaning it back. Whoa! All right. So I give them this solution, but they don't get the source code to it. Oh, the source code's included. I need to take that out. All right. That is really interesting that the source code, is it included? The assembly solution? No, so I don't want to include that. That's interesting that's included. Okay. 1 second. How do I publish build? That is really interesting. That's super interesting. We're going to figure that out. Captain Hatter, it's true. It's true. We got to figure this one out here, folks. All right, so I'm glad I did that. It's okay if the students have the solution. I just don't want them to get used to. I want them to solve this on their own. All right, hang on. D Captain. Where's my other folder? Oh, don't save. In this project, exit this out here. All right. Solution here. I want this to build, but not include. Does anyone know how to do that? .NET build, don't include source source info. Don't. So when I build this thing, what's interesting, so this project has the DLL included, but I don't want the DLL to have the debug information included. So if I come over here and I'm in my program and I select guess writer solution, it shows me the decompiled code here. And I'm wondering if I can tell it not to have the decompiled code. .NET build DLL don't include the decompiled source info. How to print an application DLL to be decompiled here. Poostack, you gotta wait. One per person. One per person. We already got your hat on this stack. If other people want to join in, if other people want to join in, if I run out of hats, I'll refund everyone's points. Refund is the wrong word. I'll give everyone 1,000 points. I'll give everyone 1,000 points, not just the people that got a hat in there. If I get into anything, I will state that it is impossible to check your application. That's fine. I don't want others to use them. I'm in the DLFS, so it looks like locked. Hang on. I'm looking. Oh, sorry. I'm reading something on the other screen here. I'm looking at this. How many hats do I have left? Code Monk, you guys just got to keep redeeming them to find out. You got to keep redeeming them to find out. Yeah, maybe you guys will find out someday how many hats the captain has. How many hats does the captain have? Maybe someday you'll find out. Maybe someday you'll find out. Right now I'm wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only wearing 7 right now. I'm only wearing 7 hats right now. I don't rent DLLs. So I don't want to prevent it. I just want the that being said, you can still make it more difficult. There are many obfuscators that will help you make it more difficult for someone to decompile your application. Personally, I wouldn't bother going too deep at all. You'll find that you're either spending too much money or time or both trying to protect your application. I'm not actually trying to protect it from no-gooders. I just don't want people to look at my solution. It's really what I want. And I've seen... Is there no way to prevent that? I want it to just show the interface. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I don't care. They can look at it if they want to. It's just... Oh yeah, this isn't my code. It's not the version I said. It certainly is a decompile. It is different. All right, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for now. We may end up in the future just not providing that DLL in this way. We may end up not providing the DLL in this way. Super interesting. That's okay. All right. So what do I want to do today? What do I want to do today? I'd like to make an activity, a challenge for my students. One of the things in this class that we're focusing on is learning about a little bit about object-oriented programming. So they haven't had a whole lot of experience making new classes. So they've mostly worked. Captain Enosa, welcome back to the stream, folks. If you guys don't know Captain Enosa, attention all lurkers. We have a very special guest in the stream today. Captain Enosa, starting out on their game dev streaming journey. Their game dev and streaming journey. If you look at the top of the chat there, they are on their path. They're trying to get up to affiliate. They are currently working on an entry for Pirate Software's Game Jam, folks. They just started streaming last night. I think we're getting close to 20 followers. Give Captain Enosa a follow. We're trying to get up to 50 with them, and I really enjoyed their stream. I'm not just saying get there to get them up there, but also fantastic stream as well. Gotta go check them out. Fantastic. The Midio, welcome to the stream, my friend. It's nice to see you again. How the heck have you been? Coding Chemist, welcome back as well. Congratulations on your number 18 hyper, number 13. Hey, didn't know it was where at least 7 has it. Coding Chemist, we're seeing if we can get a hat overflow for 1,000 points. For 1,000 points, you can do a hat redeem. Hat redeem. People want to see if they can get through. People want to know how many hats I have. The only way to know is to see if we can get a hat overflow. See if I run out of hats. For 1,000 points, exclamation point hat, we'll add one to the stack. Exclamation point hat to add one to the stack. If we get a hat overflow, I'm gonna give everyone 1,000 points. I'll give everyone 1,000 points. Here's another hat here, folks. All right, we're up on 8 hats now. We're on 8 hats. Our first break's coming up in about 15 minutes, so we gotta get there. 15 more minutes to get there. The goal is to stop spreading. It's a work in progress. That was 2 hats. Goal is to get to the burlap stack hat. Yeah. So I do have this hat. This hat here. Was gifted to me. Someone asked how big my head was, and they thought I was speaking in radius, not diameter, I suppose. Anyway, they made me a giant hat. We might be able to get there. That's the one that goes on the top of all of them. That's what we call the top hat. All right, folks, let's hop back in. Be sure to give Captain Enosa some love. Working on their way up to affiliate. That's a hat for the Hagrid half giant. Look, you call me fat, Captain Enosa. You call me fat, because if you are, it's true. But it's okay. Okay. What are we doing here? Yes, I want to create. So they have a couple of these array activities. In my main. Let's go up to the top of this this project here. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. There's one thing in the Wordle project. We need to release a new version of this. C# here. Did I miss someone's hat redeem? Did I miss someone's hat? Coding Chemist, did I miss your hat redeem? I did. We got an extra hat. I apologize. Here we go. We got, is this hat from anywhere specific? I thought this was a specific hat. There, we're going to add it. Oh, switch to the face cam. Add a hat in. We're getting up high, so we gotta secure them with these straps. We're gonna secure them with the straps as we get too tall. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I'm so sorry I missed your hat. So sorry I missed your hat. There we go. There we go. We're on hat number 9. We got 9 hats so far. Can we get their hat? Let's get Code Monk reduced another hat. Has redeemed a hat. Prepare yourself for Captain Hatter. All right. Code Monk, thank you for the redeem. Let's get another hat in here. Let's get another hat in here. This one's from the National Zoo. The National Zoo here. All right. We're up to 10 hats. 10 hats. Art, thank you for the hat redeem. Thank you for the hat redeem. Here we go. We're up to got another one here. We're up to 11 hats. We might have to change the order here. This hat doesn't want to stay up there on the top. Hang on, we're gonna change the order here real quick, folks. Just real quick. This isn't a hat overflow. This is a hat reallocation. This is what we're doing, a reallocation of hats here. All right, there we go. Squeeze that one in. All right, we'll rotate it this way so you can tell it's a hat. All right, hat reallocation. We had to do a full pop on all of them. There we go. We're up to 11 hats. Hat over. This must be his red carpet hat. Indeed. All right, so we're at 11 hats, folks. 11 hats. There's no way someone has that many hats. Look, the hat muted the captain. Did I mute am I muted? Can you guys hear me? And that's how you make hat memory. Hat memory manager. Yeah, it's a hat memory manager. Gotcha. Okay. We needed to remake this one here. In the program, I wanted to make it, our dictionary is too small. Our dictionary was too small here. Muted for me somehow, it changed the speakers. Wow, welcome back. Streamers Awards hat. Yeah, I'm blown away. All right, so we wanted to go here and we're gonna say guess.length not equal to 5. So we have to have a 5-letter word here. 5-letter word here. Head games, indeed. Indeed, some head games. Connie Dev, also welcome back to the stream. It's nice to have you, folks. I need to give a shout out here to the incredible, the fabulous Art Berklis. If you guys don't know Art Berklis, another incredible streamer, developer, working on a game called The Warlock's Gauntlet. We've played it here on stream. It's wonderful. One of my favorite games, the retro style. If you liked Heretic, if you liked Hexen, if you liked the original Doom, if you liked Wolfenstein, if you liked any of the old classic first-person shooters, hack and slashes, this one's a hack and slash. Give him a follow. Click on that heart. Give Art a follow. Not only is he making this game, he's making his own game engine in C++. To work on it. He's also a hat wearer. It's true. It's true. A fellow hat wearer. All right, folks. Thank you guys so much for the hats. No, thank you, Art. Art was my inspiration to continue streaming after the advent of code. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. All right, so I wanted to do this. Let's make sure that we didn't break it. .NET. Let's go into our templates. Challenge .NET run project Wordle. Project Wordle. Okay. You're not alone. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Let's make sure we didn't break it. Let's go with the word apple. We have an E extra. E's in the correct spot. We don't have to guess the E. We can guess new words as well, such as mobile. L's not a word. Mobid. Morb. Mox. Try Mox. Those are all new letters. An O in there. We're going to N O. We got to find the right spot for the O. We know it's not the first word. O E I E I O. What's a word with an O in at the end? Hell. We know an H in there. Hell. O. Pal. Leo. Pay. Leo. Endor. Let's try Endor. That's pretty close. Echoes. We could try Echoes. Captain Notes, so let me know if you want to redo that now that we have this extra information. So, and E, we got EN star OR. O star, sorry. Ent. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Entor, Entoa, Enco. True, DV cats are unbeatable. I tried my own, but not even close. It happens. All right. EN. Enlo. That's not a word, is it? Enlo. Enmo. Endor. We got Endor again. I'm not sure. This one's an interesting one. E-N-T... Or there's no R in it. There's no R in it. There's no S. There's no K. There's no C. There's no A. There's no T. E-N. There's no C. E-N. S. There's no S. E-N. M. There's no M. L. E-N. L. There's no L. There may be an X. And I want to say that there's no D here. It's hard since we know it doesn't end in R. Yeah. I feel like that should make it, technically I think it makes it easier, but we know it doesn't end in R. E-N star O star. Enjoy. Enjoy. Oh, it's not enjoy. What word? What word? In toy? In employ? What is the word here? The J. Envoy. There we go. Code Monk, nice work. Nice work. Points. Add. Code Monk, 50 points. Nice work. Nice work, my friend. Okay. So, I didn't know that was a word. It's an envoy. I'm saying envoy. I think it's envoy. So, I think envoy is how it would be pronounced. I might be wrong. Define envoy. I mean, a messenger or representative, especially one of diplomatic mission. Yeah, coding chemist. You already got one in. We got about 9 minutes before our first break. Oh, actually 15 minutes. 15 minutes till our first break. Keep getting it wrong. The time that the stream's been running versus the time that it's been here. You already got one in, Code Monk. You already got one. One per person. If we have to have enough people to get a hat overflow. Gotta have enough people to get a hat overflow. I don't think we're gonna make it though. I got quite a few left here. And I'm not sure if we're gonna make it. We might though. If you guys believe hard enough, you might be able to get a hat overflow. Hats, yeah. Question. Hats? Yeah, so Captain Coder has mini hats. Captain Coder wears mini hats. If you have for 1,000 points, you can do exclamation point hat to redeem. I'll add a hat to the stack. If we have a hat overflow, if I run out of hats, I'll give everyone 1,000 points. I'll give everyone 1,000 points if we get a hat overflow. But we're not quite there yet. Oh, Mary Cat with the hats. Here we go. We're gonna go with this. This one's. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Oh, switch to my face cam here. I'm gonna see if we can fit this one on. We got ourselves. This one you might say is a bit corny. A bit of a corny hat here. All right, it's getting a little tall here. Come on, guys, we need to overflow the hat. Don't forget, you guys, exclamation point give. You're all ears. You can give each other points. Exclamation points. I think it's point here. Let's try here. Points. Give Captain Enosa, for example. Yeah, I can give points to give points away to other people. So if someone needs some help getting here, Captain Enosa with another hat. I gotta zoom out. My camera might not zoom out far enough for all the hats that we got here. All right. This one here. We might have to have a hat reallocation here. A hat reallocation. All right, corn hat's going inside. Here. All right. And then here we go. Ugh. Nauseous wave. I don't know, folks. This is getting a little bit spicy here. Captain throws a hat pointer, except yeah, we did a hat reallocation there. Nauseous wave. Thank you for the hat redeem. All right. We gotta do a reallocation here. We're gonna have to do a bunch of pops. The pops are coming off here. This one's coming on. All right, here we go. It says roar. I forgot about the roar platform. That's hilarious. Here we go. There we go. Try points give. You got to type the number in. Type the number in here. All right. I'd never wear that in public. Look, I redeemed a hat already. All right. Later in the 9 o'clock news stream, entered my wacky Twitch hat accidents. That's true. It's true. There we go. We're almost there. We're almost there, folks. All right. Let's hop back. This is how you teach your students about the stack. I should. Nice try with the hat. No, they're starting to fall apart. Yeah, I know. Run. Did someone put something in your bean water? Goat meal. Goat meal. They're trying to get a hat overflow. We added a hat redeem. Exclamation point hat for 1,000 points. I'll add a hat to the stack. They're trying to have a hat stack overflow. Trying to get through all of my hats. I only have a few left. We're getting close. We're getting close. The Leaning Tower of Coder, indeed. We're getting close to running out of hats here, actually. So we're almost there, folks. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but if you believe, how had the caffeinated coffee again, didn't you? No caffeine today. We're on decaf today. Decaffeinated. I'm the decaffeinated coder. All right, folks. Since there's no more hat redeems here, we're gonna keep going. In 13 minutes, we're gonna take a break, and the hats are coming off. Dehatination. Yeah, it's like the dehatination. All right. So you guys are close, though. You guys are close. We're almost at the Hatmageddon. I was adjusting this. All right, so I needed to repackage this one here. .NET pack. Only Hatter will hate it. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce those fancy. Oh, I gotta adjust this here. It's not gonna let me resubmit this package. I have to change the version number. We have to bump the version number here to version 0.2. And .NET. We have to get the hat over. Who didn't redeem a hat yet? We're almost there. .NET pack. Here we go. Missing something in my... What's going on? The project... Weird. .NET pack. Redeemed a hat. We're close. We have 112 viewers. Non-lurkers with points out there. Pull them up to the front. Pull them up to the front. All right, folks. We got another one. We'll put this one here. It's hard to do this. Let's see if we can get it up there. Oh, we got another one. There we go. All right, folks. We're add a hat to the stack. Thank you, Hyper, for the hat. Thank you, Hyper. What can you do? What do you call a hat that's been dropped in the mud? A capsize. Is there a sorting hat in there? Look, it's a stack. Snabble. We almost got it. All right, here we go. Only one or two should remain common redeem. Come on, redeem those exclamation points. In Swedish, hata means to hat, as in verb slang for disparate and aimless behavior. That sounds about right for this stream. Sounds about right. What? .NET pack. The project file. Wordle test. Oh, I removed. Hang on. I see what's going on. Let's go into... what do you call a cat wearing a hat? A hat perdashery. Also, Snabble, welcome back to the stream. I don't think I said welcome back to Unity Coder, Connie Dev, or Goatmeal as well. I'm glad you guys could make it. I hope you're having beautiful days. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. Let's go into our templates folder, our challenge folder. Some hat bubble sort would be hilarious. Oh, man. How do you, what is the algorithm for sorting a hat, by the way? What's the algorithm for sorting a hat? Let's open .NET SLN remove tests. I don't know if it'll let me do that. All right, so I manually deleted a folder. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. Can I just come in here and say get rid of this tests? Let's try that. .NET build. Okay. All right, so now we might be able to do it. All right. I was pretty sure I could. I just know that there's some hash stuff that happens. You typically don't edit these files by hand. .NET pack. All right, so now I want to edit the code word template here. Wordle template. This should be version 2 now to give that a bump. And .NET here. Sorting hat, I guess it'd be a function of hats. Hat, the size of it. The size of a hat determines how it's sorted. I suppose that would make sense. I suppose. All right, we're in WordleHail.NET pack. All right, and then we're gonna republish this. I should set it up so I can publish it from the terminal. I have done that before. I just don't have it currently set up. Manage package. We gotta update this version here. We're gonna edit this one. Can I? What did the hat say to the tie? You hang around. I'll go on ahead. That one. You said that one already, I think. Maybe not today, but you said it before. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe someone didn't hear it. Maybe someone didn't hear it. It's a good. See, look, CodeMonk likes it. CodeMonk likes it. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. Let's upload a package. Oh, you did it. Someone else said that one the other day. I did hear that one the other day. Explorer here. Let's add this in here. Let's submit. And we're waiting for the package to come through. Version 2, for a second I thought you were writing the function for the Harry Potter sorting hat. It's true. Different type of sorting hat. Folks, we got 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left to overflow. 8 minutes left. Can we do it? What was the name of the school in those stories? I forgot. Yeah. Can we get a hat overflow? Hogwarts. Why did this? Dragon Spirits says, I'll stop now. Then immediately, we had a hat avalanche here, folks. I moved my head a little bit too much. The order, does that count as a hat overflow if the hats fall? We didn't know how many hats we have. We didn't know how many hats. All right, you just gotta pull it down in here. Oh, gotcha. Why did the sun get promoted? It knew how to keep things shady. It's a good joke. Not hat related, but it's still a good joke. I guess it's hat related because of the sun? Question mark. All right, we're waiting for our package to get published, and then we're gonna see if we got it right. I should have just installed it here. That's a sun hat. It's a sun hat. It's true. All right, published packages, unlisted packages. It's still publishing. Usually goes through pretty quick. We're just waiting. We're waiting. We're giving it the old wait and see here. Waiting. Still waiting. Are we waiting? Whilst that's going on, I can always install it this way. Caps lock is on. Yeah. .NET new uninstall. And we're gonna uninstall this one. Okay, and then I can install .NET new install. I can install it from this package itself. And then let's go to our temp directory here. Wordle. Let's make sure we got the... Did I delete it already? Uh-oh, there's a lot of folders in here apparently. Makedir, Wordle. CD in... Oh, that's why. Because I'm in the wrong temp directory. Wordle. Remove RF star here. .NET new Captain Coder Moonness. Hello, Hatton Coder. How's it going, Moonness? How's it going? Captain Coder dash Wordle. Well, how's the moon, Moonness? How's it going out there, folks? Also, if you guys don't know, the incredible Moonness. Professional game developer, incredible streamer working on Moonvania. Moon has taught me everything I know about Unity. If you want to learn about Unity, if you want to see something cool, go check it out. The moon is cold. I live on the dark side of the moon. The dark side. We need to get a hat overflow. We're close. We're close to a hat overflow. So if I go into, I just want to make sure .NET hat redeem. There we go. There it is. There's the hat redeem. We are on the last hat, folks. That's it. That's the last hat. We got the last hat. The one hat to rule them all. One hat to rule them all. Can I reach high enough? Can I reach high enough? One hat to roll them all here, folks. One hat to bind them. Here we go. This one hat here. Bring it all down. Bring it all. There we go. Ooh, almost broke my neck. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. All right. Now, if anyone uses a hat, we have a hat overflow. That's exactly right, Dragon Spirit Games. All right, we got the last hat in there. And one more. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, folks. I knew this would come in handy. I'm gonna have to tell my friend that it worked out. It worked out. All right. All right, we almost got it in here. We just gotta stuff these hats. Who hasn't redeemed it? You know you need it now. Only one more. Only one more. Jormunder, welcome back to the stream. We got ourselves one hat here. We got all the hats, and then we got one. We're out of hats. This is the last one here. Connie says, type exclamation point hat, please. Jormunder, thank you for the hat redeem. I'm all out of hats, folks. I am all out of hats. That means we have a hat overflow. We have a hat overflow. And as promised, if I run out of hats, I'd give you guys I'd give all of you 1,000 points. I'd give all of you 1,000 points, because that's the last hat. That's the last hat. All of my hats nicely fit inside of this one other. I think if I had more hats, array out of hat exception is true. I think if I had more hats, they wouldn't fit inside of my beanie. I don't think they'd fit inside of my beanie. All right, folks, you did it. We're gonna wear this. We're gonna wear this just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go on a break here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Yeah, you're beautiful. Your beautiful afro. It's true. Okay. .NET. Run Project Wordle. Project Wordle. Here we go. Let's try it. Oh man, thank you guys so much. You guys are too much fun. We want to make sure we can type in words that aren't in the dictionary. There we go. We can. That's the true meaning behind this big hat. It's true. It's true. Thank you for the whoa, Mr. Natural. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for making this morning special. Thank you for being amazing. I love you guys all very much. All very much. It's too much fun. Too much fun. All right, so our package was just published. .NET new uninstall. We're gonna uninstall this one here. I think that's a good question. We'll count them as we take them off. We'll count them as we take them off. Dragon President, if our Captain Carter moves his head too much now, we'll have his head fall off. Yeah, I'm like, everything goes like I moved just a little bit and everything's going crazy. When I shimmy, when I sham. All right, let's do if we run this, I don't think we need that one. So the should be able to install it this way. It should choose the latest one. Awesome. Awesome. So we want to add this command to the README here. To this challenge here. To install this challenge, run here like this. Thank you for the hey Dragon Spirit Games. Run this and we'll get rid of that. And then said to start to use the template in an empty directory. Run .NET new Captain Coder dash Wordle. So you can get this challenge by taking these steps here. Let's get this committed. Wrong. Get status here. I want to get rid of this piece here. Like that. McNets! Welcome back to the stream. How you doing, friend? It's nice to see you on this beautiful Monday. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Get status. Ma'am, I think my eyes are... What am I hallucinating? We made it through. We made it through all the hats. We made it through all the hats. People kept redeeming the hats. We got a hat overflow. I ran out of hats, but this is where we ended up. The gut status. Do a get status here. Get status. Commit -m. chore, update Wordle project, and update Wordle project to version 2. You don't just have a huge afro. You don't have an afro, just a huge brain. Yeah, I had to have this. Keeps my brain nice and warm. Keeps my brain in there. Smab, it's nice to see you. Welcome back, folks. We're gonna go on a break. We're gonna go on a break here. But let's count how many hats we had. There, one of them I couldn't get the keep on, so it's sitting over here in the box. We did have this one. Oh, here, we'll put it on top. We'll put it on top. I did get that one. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Looks like you're from the Mushroom Kingdom. That's right. So we're gonna count our hats. We got 1, 2, 2 hats, 3, 4, 5. Just pass by to say hello, McNets. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for popping up. 5, 6. We're doing all the pops. 6 pops. 7, 8. My head is so hot right now. 9, 10. I think this is all of them. 11, 12, 13. What's interesting, I have no ball caps. 13, 14, 15. Only 16 hats. That's disappointing. Only 16 hats. Alakdar 100. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We have a hat redeem. We have an exclamation point hat redeem. We're add hats onto the stack here. County heats up the head, and now my head. We managed to get through all the hats. So we got a hat overflow. We're gonna take a quick break, folks. Alakdar, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. The Captain Coder will return. My head's so sweaty. 16 hats. That's unbelievable, Cap. It's unbelievable, Cap. It's only at 16. I'm surprised that I only have 16, but that's okay. That's okay. I kind of thought I had more. I might have to go search in the, we moved. I might have to go search and see if I have, I think I have a few more. Somewhere. Hardcore C programming going on. I woke up hard on C. Yikes. Welcome to the stream, my friend. You want to see some, oh boy. This is a family stream. PG-11 teen. That's okay. It's a good joke. We'll be back, folks. I'm going to top off my bean water. I'm actually out of bean water. I have does anyone else's decaf coffee do a weird thing where it leaves a residue at the bottom of your cup? Or is it just me? I'm gonna get a top up on my coffee. I'm completely out of water, so I'm gonna get some fresh water. We'll be back, folks. Stay tuned. Alakdar, if you want, we're doing C. We're doing C sharp. We'll be back. Hang tight. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, the captain's back. I missed you. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Because I missed you, folks. We're going to get some stretches in because you know Captain Coder loves you. You in the back. Pay attention. Which means you should love you, and if you love, you gotta love that body. One way you can love that body is getting up with the captain, getting some stretches in. Thank you so much, Code Monk, for the welcome back. Thank you so much for the code welcome back. Folks, I'm gonna encourage you to stand up with the captain, because if you're like the captain, you're hunched over your computer all day, getting those repeated stress injuries. I'm a code and troll. Maybe you're a cave troll. Maybe you're a basement troll, whatever type of troll you are. Trolls deserve some love too, folks. So get on up with the captain. We're gonna get some stretches in. Take those palms, press them together, bring them down. We're gonna do a forearm stretch here. Get a little stretch in that forearm. You're an addict troll. You're an addict. It's okay. Whatever type of troll you are, Dragon Spirit Games, we still love you. And you're just gonna get a stretch here in your forearms. If you get down here and you don't feel anything, you can push out and away from yourself. And we're just gonna hold it. If you feel any pain, stop. You don't want any pain. You just want a nice little stretch. A nice little stretchy stretch. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that stretch feel good? It feels lovely. It feels wonderful. I hope you guys are, oh man, I feel like maybe I haven't done this one in a while because this feels great today. Maybe I slept funny. I'm not sure. I'm looking to get a new bed. We went bed shopping the other day. Have you guys seen these purple mattresses? It was really nice. We went and laid on one. I think we're gonna give it a try. Oh, roll those wrists out. Oh yeah. Let's get a neck roll in next. Get that head, go ahead and lower it down. And we're just gonna roll it around nice and slow. Don't try and force your head to any particular position. Just let that head roll nice and slow around. It does feel good, man. It feels so good, man. Code Monk, I'm glad you think so. I think so. Let's go ahead and go the other direction now. Let's get that nice stretch in, taking care of ourselves. Loving our bodies the way it hurts. If it hurts, stop. Don't hurt yourself. This should only, if it hurts, you want to stop. You don't want any pain on these stretches, just a little bit of attention. Attention, not attention. A little bit of tension. I just got stuck everywhere. I'm just stuck everywhere. You know, sometimes that happens. You gotta make little baby steps. Little baby steps. All right, folks, go and reach up into the air. Wave your arms like you just don't care, and then reach up to the sky. Get up on those tippy toes as high as you can. Engage that core here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, you're gonna hinge at the hips, and we're just gonna hang. We're gonna hang here for 20 seconds. Breathing in nice and slow, and exhaling. Just getting that stretch, and you're not focusing on any on stretching the legs. That's a hinge here. You're focusing on your lower back and your glutes. That's your butt, the gluteus maximus there. And go ahead and breathe in with me for 5 seconds. As you breathe in, roll up slowly until you get those shoulders up, back, and down. Dragon Spirit Games. Don't stand up too tall and roll them back. 2, 3, 4. Add the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arms. 2, 3, 4. Roll them forward. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Add the elbows. 2, 3, 4. Full arms. 2, 3, 4. Shake it out. That was some good stretches today. Great stretches today. Thank you guys so much for joining me in those stretches. Points. And all 150 points to all you beautiful people. I know you did it. I know you're out there getting it. You have seen me in my edX. Some of that is dangerous here. It's true. Some of those stretches can be dangerous there. Don't do anything to endanger yourself. All right, folks. We just published our Wordle challenge. I want to update. Let's come up a directory here. I want to update my Defuse challenge as well, just to have instructions on getting it installed. Then we're going to go update our C# webpage. At least I managed not to hit my sword from the wall. That would have been bad. That could have been extra dangerous. Our Defuse challenge here. I just want to add instructions for installing this one. And then I want to go update it's been a while. There's a few things I want to update on my C# book. on my C# book. We're gonna get those in here. Let's come to README. I'm gonna still this here. README to install this challenge. We run this one. Captain Coder defuse. Like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get that. And then let me put in the topmost README. Let's go up here. I keep opening these in a deep. We have too many directories here, apparently. In this README, we're gonna put a note in this one. Do not load solution in this one. C# sharp challenges. The following challenges are available using .NET. Available as .NET template packages. All right, now we'll put a link to them. Defuse and Wordle. Practice, and I think I put a little, we'll just copy the description out of this one here. Not this one, out of this one. Defuse is a digital, or in this challenge, it's this one. In this challenge, you must implement the logical rules for a game called Defuse, which is inspired by the classic board game Mastermind. All right, let's get a link to a Mastermind real quick. Mastermind board game. Link to it here. Boom. Link. There we go. And then we'll link in here for this project, I suppose. I guess in this README, I should add something in there as well. This needs to link to C#/defuse. Like that. I think that's how that would look. Let's preview this real quick. Open and preview. Do I need to add in /readme.md to have it? There we go. That's all I need. Okay. Like that. Add a link here to Wordle. It's going to be in C#/Wordle readme like that. And then that one should be here in this challenge. You write loops, iterate over. All right. Practice, arrays, and loops. This challenge, you will practice writing for loops to iterate over characters in a string to create a game of Wordle. Put a link to Wordle here as well. Wordle. So people can go play it on the internet. Link to Wordle, like so. And then, again, this one is a practice, arrays, and loops, like so. Okay. All right. Get status, get add readme, get add C# defuse readme, add C#. Why didn't that add it? Diffuse readme. There we go. Git commit or update readme to link to see 2 challenges. So, okay, beautiful. Now we're gonna go make some updates to the C# book, which are long overdue updates to the C# book. Let's hop on over to the C# intro. Really? Not cloned here. Fascinating. How is that not cloned? This might run into some issues in that regard. Really? Maybe it's called something else. Intro. No, intro to C# site's this one here. All right, copy this. Get clone. It must be checked out somewhere else. Let's go up a directory. CD intro. Really? Okay. Intro to C# site. Intro to C#. .NET. Watch run. This project, I think I need to do some major overhauls. Watch run. And I need to spell watch correctly. First try, folks. We can get it on the first side. Watch. There we go. Watch run. Should open up here. Building. It's a big project. .NET 6, so we might not be able to this should be fine. Okay. So running locally here. Fozzie! Morning! Happy Monday, my friend. How are you doing? I hope I hope you're doing wonderful, is what I'll say. I hope you're doing wonderful here. So the thing I want to do is in our setup here, we need to update the instructions to install .NET 8. .NET 8. Okay. So we're gonna come in, we're gonna install, this is long overdue. I need to open up this project here actually. Boom. I'm glad you're doing good. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. .NET watch run. Maybe I should do this in Visual Studio instead. Zoom out a little bit because font's a little small. If the font's too small, someone let me know. Let me know if the font's too small. I can increase it. Probably need to increase it. So in our project here, should be under pages. This is going to be our VS Code activities. What is it called? Lessons. Oh, getting started. VS Code. Here we go. So VS Code. That's interesting. The replicate console thing's not there anymore. I definitely want to go through and do some major refactors for this in general. Smep says, finally started using dev tunnels so I can debug some CSS on my phone. Really simple to set up and use. So dev tunnel, tell me, what is dev tunnels? It sounds like it is a way for your phone to communicate with your server running on your computer. Or is that what it is? The Microsoft's proxy for it. Gotcha. Okay. .NET. I need to change. There's some words in here that aren't quite right, but we're working on this .NET 8. If you do not have so, install .NET 8 and then continue. It's built into Visual Studio now. Very cool. If you have not done so already, install .NET 8. And this should go to, let's go find our .NET 8 equivalent to this page. The .NET equivalent. There we go. If I just put 8 here, do we get the .NET 8 equivalent? We do. Is there a better, see recommended downloads for the latest .NET? I think this is what we want here. This page, if I go here on Mac, my question is if I go here on Mac, I'm gonna add something here. If you do not already, if you have not done so already, install the latest version of .NET. .NET. And we're gonna put a little thing here. Assume you already have .NET, the .NET SDK installed. If you do not have SDK, if you have not already installed, If you have not done so, to install .NET SDK, and then continue. Note. Let's see, there should be a note. Do I have a note? There isn't a note one. Note. All right, and we're gonna change this to just be download here. I'm checking on my Mac to make sure that this goes to a similar but Mac download. It should here. .NET .microsoft.com/ for some reason it wants to be US download. Okay, so it does go to the right one here, and it looks like it auto detects. One of the things I usually my students sometimes struggle with is downloading the correct version. Download .NET SDK. Okay, let's make sure that went through on our update here. Oh, localhost. This is going to be the wrong thing. 5001. There it is. Okay. Getting started. Visual Studio Code. If you have not downloaded the latest version, download .NET SDK. After installing .NET. It's a very powerful tool designed for working with .NET, not .NET, with .NET, and it's excellent protect. However, because of the well designed, these tools hide many of the nitty-gritty details that I feel are important to learn and understand when you're starting out as a developer. Okay. No, there's nothing stopping you. How did I do this note thing here? It's been a while. I thought, oh, I can do note. Note. As of this document was last updated on January 22nd, 2024. As of its writing, .NET 8 was the latest version of the .NET SDK. See what that looks like here. Good. Tell it to rebuild. So yeah, one of the things, .NET 7 has come out since this last one. .NET 8 something was last updated on January 7th. Okay, cool. Getting started here. Click the extensions. This needs to be updated. It's no longer C#. It's the C# development kit. So we need to get some new screenshots for that. Next, you'll need to install the C# extension for VS Code. C#. What do they call it? C# Dev Kit. C# Dev Kit. Dev Kit extension for Visual Spread for developing C# programs. All right, search for C# Dev Kit. Sure, it is the select C# Dev Kit. Sure that it is the C# extension by Dev Kit. And then click install, and we're going to update this image C# extension here. This one. All right. So this one, and it looks like this. I want to get the screenshot to. I bet if I click uninstall, cannot uninstall. That's okay. Can I get a separate instance of VS Code? I think I can. I think we can get a separate instance of VS Code. You can have a separate, there's like a standalone download I believe I can get. When you go to click download here, user install, Let's try this user version. Let's see if we can get a standalone version. Let's see if we can mess everything up on my system, is likely what's about to happen. Yeah, doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. I know on Mac there's a standalone version that you can use. Can I... I should, I guess, be able to uninstall the dependencies here. Just to get this picture here. Let's see if it's gonna... I'm a little concerned. Unity extension. I have a feeling this might really mess up my setup. But hopefully not. Let's reload here. I just want to get a good screenshot. Okay. So now if I do C# dev bit, we can have this. Need a VM machine for screenshots? Juan, yeah. I probably could actually just do that. There's like a, what would it be called? What's the window? The thing, there's a thing built into Windows where you can do like, I have that. I have Pro. Yeah, I forget what it's called. Juan, welcome back to the stream, by the way. That's what I should have done. That would have been the smart thing to do. I forget what it's called, where you can do that. I have Windows Pro. And I can run like virtual, it's like a sandbox. Oh, sandbox. Windows Sandbox. This is what I should have done. I should have done Windows Sandbox and then dumped a VS Code in there and gone through the install. That's what I've done in the past. It's just been so long. So yeah, I have Windows Sandbox. And then it's just like a virtual machine that gets spun up like right away. This is what I should have done. That's okay. So Windows Sandbox would have been the way to go here. Let's go ahead and do it that way. Let's go ahead and do it that way. So we can go download it here. Hang on, let's reinstall this on my system here. Gonna probably have me redo it. Let's go to download. Windows. This is really nice too, because you can usually go through the whole process of what my students are, not necessarily yours, but what I've done. I know Windows Center was a thing to play with it. How cool! I think you have to have the Pro version of Windows. I don't know if it'll let you do it on Windows Home version. Let's download. This is interesting. Exactly, Juan. Yeah, exactly. I've had that happen too many times as well, where you're like, oh man, I've used virtual machines to do it before. Spinning up a virtual machine can be like a little bit painful. Docker is really nice if it's command line stuff. I'm trying to get an environment set up, so we'll go over here. We're gonna install. So now we happen to have a fresh version of Visual Studio. The installer is not meant to be run as administrator. If you could. Okay, let's download the user version, the one for user. It's interesting. I guess I'm technically running as an admin. Is that what's going on? This installer is meant to be run as an administrator. If you'd like to install for user instead, download the system installer instead. That's okay. I guess I already downloaded this one. We'll just go ahead and run this through. Gonzo, how you doing, friend? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Happy Monday. Happy new week. We're almost through January, which is blowing my mind. We're 22 days in, which means I have officially lived in this house for 2 months. I've officially lived here for 2 months now, which is really cool. All right, so we have this. We're not going to show that again. Close the welcome screen. Don't show again. We're search for C# dev kit. So I can take a screenshot of it here like this. Yeah, that's going to be great. It's going to be really great. And it's a beautiful day indeed. I'm glad to hear it. It's a beautiful day indeed. I'm so glad to hear that. So then we can get this here. We can do some highlights on it. Open image editor. So the steps that we're giving the instructions are type in C# dev kit. So we have step 1, step 2, step 3, and then I'll highlight here and make sure it's Microsoft. All right, so this should be 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna save as. It's 5 degrees Fahrenheit out there. That's a little cold. That's a little nipply. That is very cold in my book. In my book, that's quite cold. It's below freezing. Anytime you can die from being cold, it's pretty cold. Restart the language server here. I think we probably need to actually just restart VS Code in general. Reload. What image am I looking at here? This should be we're looking for verify net 8. We change this to verify net 8. Verify net install. That's what I'll call it. It's good sledding weather. That's true. That's true. As long as you can stay warm enough. Open VS Code PNG is what we're looking for. Open VS Code PNG. So intro to C# site. Intro to C#. This is root. Images. Getting started. VS Code. C# open. VS Code. No, that's not what I want. This is actually, we are replacing, I have the wrong image here. It's the one below that. The one below that here. Text extensions button. Nope, it's the one below that. I'm not good at this game. C# extensions.png. C# extensions, it's this one. So we're gonna replace that. Hopefully this will reload for us. And we have our new one. Yeah, okay. Set dev kit here, and then we install it. Perfect. It's good sledding weather. I haven't gone sledding in years. I used to live in New England, and sledding out there was more fun than it is in the desert. We don't get an awful lot. We don't get very much snow at all. All right, so we've updated insert a C# dev kit. Last, you want to install the .NET Interactive Notebooks extension, which is now called Polyglot Notebooks. So we're going to change this text to read. Finally, next you will install the Polyglot Notebooks extension. This extension allows you to quickly write and test code without creating an entire C# project. This can be incredibly useful for testing out small snippets of code like the ones scattered throughout this book. I did not mean to hit whatever button I hit there. This extension is not necessary, but I highly recommend it. I'm just going to get rid of that. So I'm going to start making it required. Yeah, they've got out of the mountains for the snow. It's pretty cool in Nevada with them in the background. Very cool. Read the category head, so I'm typing 17. Congratulations, Captain Enosa, for reading points, and Captain Enosa for reading 1,700 points to you, my friend. Congratulations. It's summer in Argentina, so it has been a quite hot days, but today's weather is actually nice. It's starting to get nice here. Yesterday was a sort of gray, rainy day here where I live. Pretty gray, pretty rainy. But not too bad. Not too bad. It was kind of nice reprieve. It was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit all day yesterday, which is not terrible. Today, I think it's let's see, it's a little cold today. Let me look what temperature it says. It's 48 at Fahrenheit now. It's going to get up to 70 though, which is really going to be beautiful. So we're moving into spring-ish territory where I am. Polyglot Notebooks, search. Polyglot. This is going to be Polyglot Notebooks. So over here, we want to replace this instead of .NET Interactive. We're going to go with Polyglot Notebook. notebooks. All right, so it's this one, and I should actually make a whole video about this because polyglot notebooks are just super cool, super cool. I love using these with my students. All right, get rid of my mouse over there. Extensions, polyglot notebooks, boom. Get this here. Open an image editor. And once again, we search for polyglot notebooks. Install, and we'll highlight that we want it to be Microsoft again. What project is this, Captain? I'm working on my C# book. We're working on my C# book. We have some updates we got to make to it. I'll send a link in just a moment. 2, 3. Save as, and this one is going to be interactive extension. Replace this. Yes, this is my C# notebook. Sorry, C# website. My interactive workbook. I'm finally getting back to working on it. It's what we're looking at here. You can find the current release, c#.captaincoder.org. So we're working on there's some edits we're making here. These are like some, what I would call piecemeal edits. And then we need to go through, need is a strong word, but I would like to go through and refactor the site a bit, because right now everything is kind of hard-coded in here. I would like to segment it out to make it easier for me to write new chapters and do localization. So right now it's just English. Localization is pretty challenging on this site right now. So I would like to be able to set it up so localization won't be super hard, and we can publish it to publish it on an open source, localization site, so people can make localization changes and submit those for us. Obviously, I'd love to hire someone. Maybe we can have some stretch goals on our sponsor. By the way, we were approved as a GitHub sponsor, so you can actually sponsor Captain Coders Academy. And maybe one of the goals I'll set up is actually getting enough money to hire some localization translators. It's just very expensive, but you can actually sponsor Captain Coders Academy on GitHub now. So I'm trying to figure out what rewards I might offer through this. Right now, I do have a swag tier, so I'll send you physical goods. But aside from that, it's just sort of Discord memberships and project suggestions. I'd like to come up with something that's not something good to share here. I might start doing, I don't know. But Polyglot Notebook, we got that screenshot. Let's check out what that looks like here. Overview, YVS Code, install and configure. And I might break this out. Install and configure VS Code, DevKit extension, Polyglots extension here. Verify this is the version. Search for Polyglot notebooks. Click install. All right, Polyglot notebook. Select the option. Select install, and then there's one more here. Another horizontal divider. I'm actually gonna put it up here. Next, install the Captain Coder Adventures in C# extension. All right, for VS Code, this provides tools for sharing and submitting your work to this work in this notebook. This provides tools for interacting with this workbook. This provides tools for connecting your VS Code workspace with this workbook. Okay, so there's an extension here. We're gonna go find it real quick. We don't need that anymore. So the Captain Coders Adventures in C# here. Like this. Adventures in C# extension. I should probably just get rid of the word extension on that. Do a print screen here. So this is something most people don't know about when they're using this. Adventures in C# extension. Open an image editor. We're going to search for Adventures in C#, extension, install, and verify that it is the one here. All right, so we'll do a 1, a 2, a 3, like that. What's interesting is that this base language support for C# is there. Tommy Luco, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, my friend? I am doing absolutely fabulous. You guys know any day I can wake up and code with the crew is a beautiful day, and today is a beautiful day because you're here. Tommy, I hope you've been well, my friend. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Hope you're having a beautiful week. Hope you're having a beautiful life, a beautiful year. Thanks for popping in. What have you been up to? Adventures extension. So we're gonna add the Adventures extension here. And we want to add it in here. So essentially, it's gonna be this. Hang on. Oh, this is, I need to put this below here. I'm confusing myself a little bit. Playing lots and lots of poker. Awesome. What type of poker are you playing? Hold'em? Are you playing Hold'em? Are you playing Omaha? Are you playing stud? 5-card draw, which is like crazy poker. Is Badoogie considered poker game? Is Badoogie considered? Because Badoogie is a really fun gambling game. No Limit Omaha and Omaha 7. Gotcha. Badoogie's an interesting. I don't know if that one's technically poker, solely cash games though. Gotcha. I used to love playing in tournaments. Are you playing online or are you playing in the casino? I used to love going to the casino and playing in tournaments. People are really bad at tournament poker. People who play, it's very, very different. Yeah, in the last 2 weeks I made very nice. Be careful with it. Be careful with it. It can be addictive. It can be addictive. So just make sure you're being careful with it. And that you're not getting too out of control. Not saying that you're gonna get out of control, but I love poker. I used to play poker all the time, but I try not to do it so much. I haven't done it in years. But yeah. So I think it's against the law in the United States as well. You've been playing for 17 years. Awesome. Yeah, I know anyway, I'm glad you're doing it. But I told my wife I want to rebuild my bankroll. Very nice. Yeah, I stopped playing online poker. When was that? I was living in New England at the time. Online poker. Probably 2019, something like that. It's been like 5 or 6 years since I played online. But I love playing in person. If you don't say you're allowed to play online poker. Gotcha. Let's see. Spread tools for connecting to your VS Code. All right, we're gonna do this. This can be incredibly useful. I thought I put some in here. Although next to inside this extension, this can be incredibly useful. Hello, Scanner. I think I just got rid of the thing that says it's optional. Have you ever taught making an educational game, as in like Clue Finders 4th grade jumpstart games? Have you ever taught making an Frostin, let me understand the question you're asking. Have I ever taught how to make a game like the jumpstart games? Or are you asking if I've ever used the jumpstart games to teach? So the second one is true. It's not Jumpstart specifically, but like learning edutainment games. There's a handful that I find that are really, really good. The Jumpstart ones really focus on the act of learning. You learn through the gameplay. I personally have not made an educational game. I have some ideas for ones I'd like to do. I've done a lot is a strong word. I've researched. So I went to grad school in grad school, I studied something called interactive intelligent tutoring systems. Intelligence tutoring systems is a field I studied in college. And one of those, in grad school, in one of those studies, you look into this whole, you don't have to, but I did this big deep delve into edutainment games that are designed to teach you through gameplay, and things like Oregon Trail, the Oregon Trail games, the Amazon River games. There's a slew of them that aimed to teach you stuff, but you actually didn't learn. Students, the retention of what you actually learned in those weren't great, and it's because the educational part, let me find it. It's called Building Intelligent Tutoring Systems. Building Intelligent Tutoring Systems, by Wolf, I believe is the last name. Let's see if we can find it. Building Intelligent Interactive Tutors. Really, I can't find intelligent interactive tutoring systems. I have it in the other room. I might have to step into the other room to find it. What was her name? Building Intelligent Tutoring Systems book. Building Intelligent Interactive Tutors. It's this book. Building Intelligent Interactive Tutors. Building Intelligent Interactive Tutors. This was the book here. I'll send you the link to this one. Confirm. All right, so this one here is a book about Beverly Wolf. Beverly Wolf, that's her name. So this is a good book on building intelligent interactive tutors. I don't know if this book talks especially about the edutainment stuff, but games like Oregon Trail students didn't learn anything, even though there was all this educational stuff surrounding it and with it. Students didn't actually learn that much from that game because the mechanics of the game didn't force is a strong word, weren't the learning aspect of it. So things like Jumpstart, Try, and maybe not all of them, I know some of them that I've looked at are really cool because the mechanic itself is I play this game and I do the thing that is actually, the thing that I'm doing is actually teaching me. It's reinforcing that learning. It's not just tangential around. So I actually have to go and learn stuff. Games like Carmen Sandiego were really good at learning as well. So like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? If you actually played the game, you could guess and get things wrong. But the where in the world is Carmen? I remember where in the world is Carmen Sandiego actually showed, there's study that showed like, hey, this game actually you learn stuff because you have to do research to answer the clues and questions. You have to find evidence to what either support or save the criminal. So you have to end up like finding someone. I don't know if you ever played those games. The Carmen Sandiego games are actually really good educational games. I don't know if they have up-to-date ones. Let's see, Carmen Sandiego games. Carmen Sandiego games. One of the best games, casual facts about history, are the campaigns of Ages of Empires. Yeah, so the thing is, you don't actually learn a lot about history through those games, like that you could regurgitate true facts and stuff. You could if you got super into it. The Carmen Sandiego games they're pretty outdated at these points, but they would come with like an almanac or a book. They're good teaser games. Yeah. They might get you excited about a topic. So that's a different thing. So like the Oregon Trail games could get you excited about that topic. Then you go and you spend some time researching it. But the Carmen Sandiego games are actually one of the games, early types of games where you actually learned stuff. But yeah, the edutainment series is interesting. In the TV series, they would show the gameplay with a kid. Interesting. I didn't even know there was a game show with it. So the mechanic itself is what you learn. The thing that you're repeating yourself and doing in the Carmen Sandiego games, you learn how to do research. And that's one of the coolest things about the Carmen Sandiego games. Compared to things like Number Munchers, you don't actually learn a whole lot in the Number Munchers game. Math Blasters, it turns out you didn't learn a lot in Math Blasters. It was just like guessing, a lot of guessing. But games that force you to go and do an act to perform. Science Balint, how are you today on this beautiful Monday? Everyone loved Math Blasters, but you didn't. Math Blasters was fun. Yeah, you didn't learn a lot in that one, it turns out. Science, how you doing, friend? Folks, if you want to, speaking of learning, speaking of science, speaking of education, go check out Science streams tonight. Microscopy Monday. Tonight, Science, is tonight your special guest? Is this your special guest stream tonight, Balint? I can't remember. I know last night you were saying there's a special guest stream coming up. Is that tonight? Yes, sir. Guys, you can't miss it. It's going to be huge. Huge. It's going to be giant. It's going to be the biggest, the greatest, the largest. Go over to check out the Science stream, Neurolesia tonight. Go check them out. It's going to be awesome for this wonderful Microscopy Monday. Working on becoming a Twitch ambassador. You're working on becoming a Twitch ambassador, or you're already a Twitch ambassador, Balint? I know I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there. Everyone, go give Science some love. But yeah, I'm working on. Thank you for the questions, Frostern. I haven't been down this memory lane in a while. Really cool stuff. Neurolesia tonight. I'm excited about that. Be sure to check them out. Okay. So we're reworking our book here, the Captain Coder book. We're adding in this section, install and configure VS Code, and install the dev kit extension, adventures in C# extension. This needs to be a different image here. So the image should be, let me find my images here. What did I do? Did I not take a screenshot? There it is. Let's do a save. I saved it in this folder already. Adventures extension, adventures.png. Adventures extension. Let's take a look, see if that comes through. Okay, there it is. Verify, it's not the Microsoft version. Verify is the Captain Coder.org, is from CaptainCoder.org there. So what is this project supposed to do? Oh, so this is my workbook. This is my workbook that my students use. So it's this website here. This is my Intro to Programming workbook. We're doing some updates to the installation instructions right now. So this is an interactive choose your own adventure workbook. One of the challenges when you're learning to program is knowing, well, what am I supposed to do next? But also wanting to like branch out and do different interesting things. So the workbook here is actually sort of a choose your own adventure workbook. As you go through, it introduces new chapters. Let me reset it here real quick. So it has this adventure mode. Let me reset adventure mode here. So resetting adventure mode, your workbook actually only has one chapter when it starts. Only has one chapter. You read through it at the end of the chapters or in the middle of a chapter. There are these options to add chapters to your book. It says, if you already know how to create a project, you might enjoy the activity of creating terminals. Did you have to buy the URL? Yeah, so I do own the CaptainCoder.org domain. Add Visual Studio, add console project. So the idea is like, well, maybe you're not using Visual Studio Code. Maybe you already have Visual Studio. Maybe you already know a little bit here. So then we go to Visual Studio Code chapter here. The Visual Studio Code chapter explains why I'm using Visual Studio Code. Install, and it says .NET 6. This is the update. We're updating this to say .NET SDK, changing some of the wording, updating the pictures. There's some new extensions I'm using. But yeah, I do own. Own is a strong word. I don't think you actually own URLs. I don't think you own domains, but I license the domain. And so I am able to point it at this site here. And this workbook's completely open source. We're just making some edits here. I would like to continue developing this. I want to add some links here. So I have some challenges that I've been doing with my students that I'm going to add in here this year. So I have some goals. One of my big goals this year is so I've finished what I'm calling part 1 of this book. Part 1 of this book covers all of the basics of programming, but doesn't go into object-oriented programming. So it's flow control. So let's start at the beginning. Variables, user input, output, so displaying stuff on the screen, flow control using if statements. I'm probably gonna, I don't have switches and stuff in here yet, but we're gonna add that in eventually. If statements, loops, so while loops, for loops, and for each loops, and arrays. Those are what I'm calling the basics of programming. That is like the core fundamental of all imperative programming languages. And that's the part that is currently finished on this book. We're doing some revisions on it. I've used it very, very successfully for the last 2 years in my Intro to C# classes. My students really like the book. And you get points when you use it. There's like a shop, you can go buy items and stuff. My students love it. They have a blast with it. We're updating it here to have some more interactive features. Right now, it's not the most interactive of websites, but what I'd like to do this year is extend it a little bit to use these polyglot notebooks a little bit more. So you can run stuff locally, and then also set it up so that it interacts with VS Code a little bit more. So I have this extension. There's a what's going on here? Oh, I'm looking at the version that's online. I've written an Adventures in C# extension that allows you to interact with the website as well. So for example, if we come over to one of these sections, so let's try user input. There are these examples throughout the book. There are these examples that show up throughout the book. And let's see what's going on here. These examples that show up throughout the book. This one shouldn't be on Replit anymore. Complete the example here. 1 second. This is just this particular page isn't great. So I have stuff like this anyway. Sorry, let's go to our ASCII art. ASCII art has some examples here. So for example, if you have the extension installed, you click open in VS Code, and it will actually open up this project on your computer so you can see the code locally, you can copy, you can paste, you can edit it, and you can run the code here. So the extension also has this run button, which will run it for you here. It also comes with this share button, so you can share links with other people. Generate a share link here. So this share link, for example, comes up here. So the book itself is supposed to be this interactive workbook for learning programming with C#. Computer science and programming, not just programming in C#, but also computer science. Understanding like what is data? How is the data doing? And so this share site I set up for my students to make it easy for them to share stuff with each other, share stuff in the class as well, and submit their work. There's a bunch of things there's always more stuff I want to do, but as you're working through the book, let's log in. See if it'll let me log in here. Should have logged in with Google. It might not let me log in from localhost. Hey, let me log in from localhost. Okay, cool. We'll add this to our book here. It also tracks your progress. So you do these things, and then there's also a back end here that I can use to export information about my students' progress in the class. So they'll submit this here. After they finish this, there's no validation here. So students can submit stuff they want. This is all about doing self-improvement, self-growth. They claim this reward. They get the bonus points. They get experience points. You can go and use this in the shop, which I also would like to expand some more. As you collect stuff, you can acquire things in the shop. We'll add more stuff to this in the future, but this is sort of what we have right now. So that's sort of the project is over. Gamifying the learning process a little bit. My students have loved this. There's certain challenges to that when you complete them. For example, let's go to activities here. The gauntlets. As you finish these gauntlets, we have like little dialogues here. We have different characters that show up. This is one of my favorite ones. Greetings, coder. To buy weapons and armor, very American. Smab, it's very, look, they get excited about it. They get excited about it. There's like a character screen I've set up that's not in here. Greetings. Congratulations on reaching Nefaria's first gauntlet. The shape animal. This one, my students love this. They click next and it becomes of doom. So Nefaria, nefarious. So it's nefarious. If you add the S, it's nefarious. Nefaria's first gauntlets. I'm hilarious, right? So you're the new coder that the captain won't stop talking about. Pathetic. Do you really think you're ready for my shape analyzers of doom? So there's like a whole backstory with this character. This character is supposed to be like Captain Coder's first student, and you know, some jealousy of like, oh no, you're trying to, you know, Captain Coder's all mine, all mine. Captain Coder will only teach me. So there's like a little bit of a dialogue and narrative in the book. My students always love this stuff too. I remember my students being like, oh, you need more of this, need more of this. But basically this is the first big part, and this is like the first boss, you'd say, in the book. You've learned about variables, you've learned about reading user input, you've learned about parsing in and doing type conversions, and so this is the first big project, quote unquote project, that you have to do in here. You have to calculate these things. Florida Man 850, thank you so much for the follow. Florida Man, I would like to thank you for the follow. Florida Man, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for following, and I hope you enjoy your stay today. Florida Man, thank you for being here today. Florida Man, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, it's very American. Interesting fact, so I was doing a summer project with students. The students I was working with were contributing to this site, and they were the ones that created this little shop here. So it's very, very funny here to add violence to it, but it's supposed to be like a little bit of an RPG or something. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with it, but we might do something fun. The students love the store. For what's what, the students love the store. The thing that they really love, though, is that there are things you can't get in the store. So, for example, the area of a circle, when you complete, rather than getting gold for this one, you complete this one, you actually get this item. So you get these like trophies that you get to add to your inventory. And then it would be cool to add like in a trading system or something like that. But you get these things for completing these tasks. You get a globe here for completing this. I will absolutely be sharing adventure sheet with families who have been asking me, how do I teach my child how to program? I think C# is a fantastic place to start. If your student, it's the Penguin, yeah, it's the Penguin, exactly. It's the Penguin plushie codebook. But yeah, so my students love this site. I've had a lot of success with it. I'm ready for the next, to be releasing the next version of it. The code on this site is a bit of a mess. So there's probably gonna be a major refactor, major overhaul on it. But one of my goals for this year is to get the second part of this book out. And part of that process has been to create these challenges, working up on these extensions, understanding a little bit more about the .NET ecosystem so that I can use it to my advantage. So one challenge I have is I work at a school for ages 10 to 14. So I work at a school for ages 10 to 14. This means my students cannot use things like GitHub. I have to set up my own Git server for them to use. So my students cannot use GitHub. This is because you need to be 13 to have a GitHub account. 13 is like the magic age. So a lot of my students can't use these things. So I'm going, okay, what are the tools that I can use? It turns out you can't use Visual Studio. It turns out Visual Studio stops working after 30 days. If you don't have a Microsoft account, and you have to be 13 to have a Microsoft account. It's crazy to me. Then you should create some DLC adventures for that. Yeah. So we're going through. I'm working on making my extension here a little bit, man. The 13 is the magic number, apparently. It makes sense to protect kids. It makes a lot of sense to protect the kids. I think it's good. That said, it would be great. So I have like my own Git. I want to teach my kids Git, but I can't really do GitHub, it turns out. Or we're working, my school, we're working right now. I'm trying to get like an education thing with Microsoft to have, to allow us access through our school accounts, specifically through our school accounts. We're not there yet, but there's so many things I'd like to be able to do that age restriction makes it difficult. But yeah, Mary Cat, it's a magic number. Cricket. I always call you Cricket. It's Cricket. How you doing, friend? Welcome back to the frame. Welcome back to the frame. Welcome back to the fray. Shout out here, Cricket. You guys know Cricket, incredible game developer. Check out his Godot stuff. I wanted to see the R-rated Visual Studio, not only PG-13. Kuwani, it's true. The R-rated. It's actually pretty it's actually pretty to self-host something like Getia if you wanted to go there. I'm not familiar with Getia. Two ton. Send me a link. So I host my own Git server right now. And then my students, all their repositories are there, but they're not learning the GitHub interface, which is okay. They're learning all the command line tools, but GitHub, they don't need to learn the GitHub interface. It's just such an industry standard. If you know the stuff from the command line, it's okay. Folks, real quick, before it disappears, click the heart. Give Cricket some love. Give Cricket some love. You know you want to. Love him. Love him, folks. Give him some love. All right, thank you. Git T is quite nice too. Let's check it out. There's there's many soft skills. 2 ton. Thank you so much for it. Points. Add 2 ton. Thank you for the link here. Microsoft should work with you. I worked for a school system that was Microsoft partnered, and they worked with us to overcome some of the issues for younger students. Yeah, I'm sure they will. It's just a matter. It's all about time and getting in there. We're a private, fast, reliable DevOps platform. You can self-host this, is what it sounds like. Everything you need to develop, deploy your application, code hosting, CI/CD projects. I would like my students to learn a little bit of a GitHub Actions for publishing their sites. It's something, and like right now I'm having to do a bunch of extra legwork on my own. Lance, I'm doing wonderful, my friend. I hope you're having a one. Thank you for the joy. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Florida man, thank you for the suggestion as well. I would like to get in there. We're gonna talk to Microsoft. I have an open line of communication with them right now. We're just in the process of getting it all integrated. Our school's pretty young. It's a pretty new school. Open source, self-hosted. Very cool. Very cool. I'm gonna bookmark this. This looks like a good. This looks like it could be a really good option. Really good option here. Welcome back from lurk mode, Redmer. Has a Docker image as well. That makes it easy. That'll make it much easier. It's just about deploying it somewhere, self-hosting it, having that stuff. The Docker container for Git T works flawlessly. Awesome. We'll have to check that out. At some point. Thank you so much for the recommendation. I do appreciate that. All right, what is going on here? I have. It's been a morning. Marielle, welcome back to the stream. Hello. How you doing? It's nice to see you on this beautiful morning. Okay, I was in the process of updating. What are we working on? We're updating our workbook here. Polyglot notebooks. Verify. Yeah. So I wanted to. Let's get rid of that one. I got a little distracted. Thank you all for your wonderful questions. Marielle, I hope you're having a beautiful morning. I'm having a beautiful day. We need a bookmark. We need a bookmark tool, community curated, to have these. I know, Redmer. I know. I was thinking that maybe we should do. Maybe Wednesday we'll do some web dev and we will put together. Really, we need to update this site, CaptainCoder.org. What we really need to do is make this site here. We need to make this site here the site, right? This needs to be the site that is curated right here. Everything takes time. Everything takes time here. But we need to take this, make it a landing page here. This is where I sell a lot of my lessons through. So it's just like some minor testimonial booking stuff. We need to make this page. I don't do a whole lot of lessons these days. But we need to come through, rebuild this site. Maybe we'll spend, I don't think one day is going to be enough, but maybe we will look at this on Wednesday. Maybe next week. Maybe we'll spend a Saturday doing it. We put together CaptainCoder.org here and have like an embed of the stream, add a bunch of stuff. Here's the Captain Coder workbook, because you're right. I have all of these things here. We have the C# book, we have like all of these things, skill tree, we have the character creator, we have all these different projects, we got the YouTube, we got all this stuff that's out there just floating out in the amoeba of the web. That's not working that great. Let's see if we can finish this one page here. Finish this one page here. I think we got this one page done. There's a lot of stuff. Have you seen Zeef, the site? I was thinking of something like that. Let's check out Zeef. I haven't seen Zeef. Someone was suggesting curated directory information through people. Zeef will be shut down at the end of February. Well, Zeef feels like it's not an option. Due to lack of maintenance and rise of hosting costs. Sad. That's pretty sad here. We advise you download valuable content at HTML. Most regards, Zeef team. Maddie Kitsune. Maddie Kitsune. Thank you for following me today. We got Maddie Kitsune. Welcome to the Academy. Maddie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Still one site such as that. People are saying Linktree might be an option. We might make... you're welcome. No, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow. Happy to have handpicked. That's too bad. That's too bad. I do need to have a site that has all of my information. Maybe we need, maybe someone should put together a Captain Coder wiki. I don't think I have a big enough following for that just yet. I don't think I have a big enough following for a Captain Coder wiki. That would be hilarious. Look, I'm not going to set up my own wiki, but if someone else wanted to set up a wiki, that would be... I would need to hire someone to mod it, probably. I've been thinking about doing something like that, though. Wiki.captaincoder. We might... That would be an easy thing to set up. What I could do... You know what we might do? What we might do is we might set up a repository that is a Captain Coder wiki that people... You can't just edit it, but you can do pull requests into it. You can do pull requests into it to add content, and then that way not everything gets published immediately, but it is a community wiki. That could be a fun project to set up. That wouldn't be too hard to set up either. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Set it up so you have to do pull requests, and then when a pull request comes through, it redeploys the site. Maybe we'll do that. But yeah, I definitely need something to curate it. Yeah, CodeMuck, exactly. I have just like all this random stuff that I've been doing. It's kind of over the last 2 years, and people can't really find it. There's like there's no single spot for it. The GitHub is kind of a decent spot, but it's not organized in any particularly good way. You guys know I'm not the most organized of people, but yeah, we've done 83 repositories in the last year. We've done 83 repositories. Estefani, is it Estefani? Estefani, MKT, thank you for the follow. Estefani, you know I want to say thank you for following me. Estefani, welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope you're having a beautiful week. Hope you're having a beautiful life. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here. We got a bunch of mess here is really what's happening. But we should put this together. I really need to really got to update my blog. My blog needs to get a little bit of an update. Yeah, I don't know. There's just so many things I want to do. So little time to do all the things I want to do. If I'm streaming here, it makes it. I love streaming. I love the streaming part. I have so much fun with you guys. I think this is done. I think what we have here. Let's go back to the VS Code. Hang on. Let's close this. VS Code here. I want to localize this stuff though as well. What's next? We updated here. How was show off? How was the show off Saturday? Hyper, it was super fun. We had a bunch of people come on. We had some great projects. You guys can go watch it. Let's get a link to it. I should post a link on the Discord to it. You can get caught up on it. Captain Coder Live. If you want to go back and rewatch the show off, Captain Coder's show off stream, community showcase. It was a big hit here. If you want to go check out the community showcase, you can go watch it there. I guess I should post a link to it on the Discord and segment it up. We had a bunch of awesome projects. BK came on and shared this project here was just so cool. So many cool projects. Let's see if we can find it here. This map project that BK is doing is so cool. It says map generator, hexagons. You can specify different styles. Builds this kingdom using hexagonal stuff. We had Distron come on, show some Pascal work that he was doing. He made this Space Invaders game in Turbo Pascal for DOS, which was super cool. Blasty HD, thank you so much for the follow. Have you met Blasty? They are in high definition, you know, Blasty. Thank you for following me today, Blasty. Thank you. Blasty, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you here on this beautiful Monday. But this was super fun. We looked at Distron also had this game where you play as a giant woman, a giantess stomping through, rescuing POWs. Super fun. We checked out Deadshot, which is a first-person shooter that's kind of like the N64's, very similar feel. What he was saying, the guy who made this Volt, was basically has said, they didn't make Half-Life 3, so he's gonna do it. So this game was super fun. We're going through and we're slicing people up, dicing them. We played Circle with a Mole, submitted this horror game. This horror game that's sort of like a one basic night combination of Five Nights at Freddy's and Baldi's Basics. Super creepy. We managed to get through it. Super fun, awesome game. Red Mur has this campaign tool for Dungeons and Dragons he's been building with this interactive map for his campaign. Super cool. It was so much fun. And then so many more projects. That's only halfway through. I think there was like 9 or 10 projects that got submitted. Maybe Tall was sharing their work. This is Darkman's work. Maybe Tall shared their work. So many awesome things going on. Thindall, meetings, followed by meetings. It's how do you ever get anything done? I think we managed to get this page completed though. All right, so Polyglot Notebooks, Verified from Microsoft, click install. These are the 3 extensions that I have my students install. Okay, so for 9 minutes, well, welcome back. That's enough time. That's enough time to get a little bit. I have a really simple answer. I don't even missed a meeting. All right, so we made some modifications here. What's interesting? All right, get yeah, so we're gonna get add git commit -m chore update VS Code installation page. Okay, we'll push that up, and then we'll do a merge into the main branch or the deploy branch. Can't remember what it is. It's a protected branch. You can't just go directly to it. I might need to. So we have an intro to C# site. So what is the main branch? I think it's just main. Okay. I don't think this deploys, but it checks. So something failed here. Push. Let me make sure that I don't want anything secret to be here. Push a directory to another repository. Because we should have, it should all be secret. It shouldn't show up, but just make sure complete. It failed here. I don't like that. Love the energy you bring it every day. Hyper, I love your energy. You hype me up every day. Every day you're here, Hyper. I get all hyped up just for you. Just for you. Thank you so much for being here. Could not read password. No such device or address. Okay, so there is some issue with this workflow. Oh, this is going to be painful. I'm not going to be able to do this on stream. we'll come back to this. We're gonna have to come back to this. I'm not gonna when I'm off stream because there's some password. I had a feeling this was gonna happen, but we have the update done. We just got to get that pushed and deployed. All right, folks, we've been going for about 3 hours here. I got to get ready for work. I got work in 45 minutes, so we're gonna hop off here, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna find someone to raid. If we have any suggestions, let me know. I often like to raid new people. Sometimes raid people that I know. Oftentimes raid people that I know. Playman's on if you want to see some game dev. Do we want game dev? Do we want software dev? Do we want gameplay? What are we looking for? Web dev, software dev. Met me in the meeting. That's right. So I had to run. How did the bookmark thing end up? Thanks. Maybe Tall. Thank you. Let's see if we can rate some. We haven't rated cakes in forever. Am I following cakes? Do some dev. The bookmark thing. I don't even remember what the bookmark thing was. There's Fullbox. Do you know him? I don't know Fullbox. Twitch TV Fullbox. What is Fullbox working on here? Fullbox. All right. Working on new Godot stream overlay. We can do that. Do we want? So this is an option. Fullbox. Give Fullbox some love. Connie's over here, so that must be a good streamer. All right, we're gonna go raid Fullbox, folks. We're gonna check him out. Just started streaming. It looks like. Remember, we'll be back. Will I be back tomorrow? I'll be back on Wednesday for sure. We may be back tomorrow. What's the raid message? Good question. Let me get the raid started here. Fullbox. Show us your project. Here's gonna be our raid message. Show us your project. Look at some raids in here. Show us your project. The captain says hello. Show us your project. There we go. Send them some love when we get there. Be sure to click that follow button. Let them know the captain loves them. Folks, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Remember to keep, I don't know why there's an extra apostrophe in that's okay. Keep coding. Keep growing. Be the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime. And I will see you on the next stream. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.